The following is a presentation of Radio Plus Video Sports.
For the Cardinals, Connor Klaprick on 3rd down and 2 from the 7. Design QB keeper, Klaprick into the end zone. Touchdown, Fond du Lac.
Radio Plus Sports, a Wisconsin Broadcasters Association first place winner for best digital production in the state.
Defensive pressure here. He brings a man in motion. It's a QB keeper. He gets by 2 defenders. He's to the midfield, and he is off to the races. 20, 10, touchdown Ledgers. Wow, can Bauer go?
In-depth interviews with coaches and players, sideline reports, in-depth analysis, and top-notch production.
Scored midway through the second quarter. Schroffenalga gets the handoff, 25-20 to the 15, weaving to the 10-5, touchdown.
Wow.
Radio Plus Sports, a Wisconsin Broadcasters Association multi-year first place winner for best play-by-play in the state.
8-yard line, angling to the 10 to the 20-yard line, 30-yard line, up to 40, up to midfield, down to the 40, 30, 20, Mullins, 10, 5, touchdown!
Thanks to our Radio Plus Video Sports sponsors.
Edward Jones Fond du Lac Advisors, Musa Sheet Metal, Quest Interiors, Sargento Cheese,
American Family Insurance Agent Brad Tagliapietra, Bauer Chiropractic, BCI Burke, Bob's Pizza,
Bristol Morgan Bank, Addison Jones Real Estate, Cole Oil and Propane, Dufresne Moving and Storage,
Roush Insurance, Smith Builders, Marco Tax Service, AirTech Heating and Cooling,
Anders Auto Parts, Taco Bell, Fox Valley Savings Bank, Holiday Automotive,
Dynamic Chiropractic, Rademan Stone and Landscape, Everson Law Office, Hopper's Screen Printing and Custom Embroidery,
Winnebago Lutheran Academy, Integrity Saw and Tool, Fondy Family Dental, Into the Woods Wellness,
St. Mary Springs Academy, Lens Truck Center, Fond du Lac Credit Union, Marion University,
Right Way Home Improvement, New Medical Center, Scotty's Auto Works,
National Exchange Bank and Trust, Pizza Ranch, Silica for your home, Pino Construction,
Real Estate Agent Brock Fleischer, Back in Action,
Camera Casino.
Let's go live to the Radio Plus Sports broadcast booth.
Welcome to National Exchange Bank Field. Welcome to Cardinals Stadium. Welcome to the Fond du Lac Cardinals and the Kimberly Papermakers here on Radio Plus Video Sports. My name is Nick Rush. Glad you're along here tonight for an exciting matchup as the Fond du Lac Cardinals open, finally, their 2024 home campaign. Fond du Lac battled the first 3 games on the road. They fell to Sussex Hamilton 3 weeks ago, fell to Marquette 2 weeks ago on the road, and then they fell to Appleton North last week. And the Cardinals have been waiting a very, very long time to begin their home season, and they're doing it here tonight. And a tough customer awaits the Kimberly Papermakers, a team that had their first game of the 2024 campaign canceled. So they're 2-0 on the season. Victories against Bayport and Oshkosh West last week in dominating fashion at 49-0. The Papermakers, we've seen this script before. They're ranked number 1 in the state in Division 1. Fondy's got their work cut out for them on their home turf here tonight. Plenty more to get to, including our head coach interview with Coach Sam Blucher. That's on the way in a couple of moments after this break on Radio Plus Video Sports.
Dr. Shane Bauer of Bauer Chiropractic for progressive and traditional chiropractic care. If you're in pain, Bauer Chiropractic offers unique ways to provide relief for many types of pain and conditions. New to this area is MLS Class 4 cold laser therapy, which can be very effective with treating many nagging injuries such as plantar fasciitis, tennis elbow, shoulder pain, knee pain, and many others. Pain relief and prevention are 2 reasons to see Dr. Shane Bauer at 355 North Peters Avenue, Fond du Lac, or log on BauerChiroFDL.com.
At Silica, we've built a reputation for selling the best appliances and servicing everything we sell. Standing by our customers is what makes us grow, and with 3 locations, our service area covers a huge part of the state. That's why when you see our thousands of online reviews, these are the words you most commonly see. Great service after the sale. That keeps us moving ahead for over 100 years. You won't get that with the big box stores. See for yourself why your neighbors say it's Silica for your home.
Marco, the name our area trusts for all things related to your tax return. For over 60 years, our community has trusted the Marco Tax Service at 43 East 3rd Street, Fond du Lac.
The Taco Bell Cantina Chicken Menu. Let's get into it. When we hit on the flavor for this slow-roasted chicken, we were like, that's it, let's go. The burrito. See that purple cabbage? And here comes the pico. The quesadilla is like chicken, cheese, cheese, cheese. And the crispy taco? It's all about the avocado verde salsa. We love this menu so much, we made it permanent. The new Cantina Chicken Menu. Not just for late night, and not for a limited time. Only at Taco Bell.
For over 120 years, Bristol Morgan Bank has served central Wisconsin communities. We're still here, not just as your financial partner, but as a community partner. Communities change over time. They grow, your business grows, your family priorities change. This is why, over the years, we've adapted to the needs of our customers, offering digital tools for convenience, scheduling in-person appointments where and when it works for you, designing products to impact your financial future, because that's what community banks do.
If you're considering building a home, it's important to sit down and have a conversation with your realtor, your financial advisor, or your builder. Signature Homes has client appointments throughout the course of the week that specifically just discuss, is it right for you? Does it make sense? Is this the right timing? Can we be the right builder? Can we provide the right product? We really don't have a limitation to what we build or who we build for. It really comes down to what you need and if we're a fit. And we're certainly going to do everything we can to bring your signature home to life.
Dedication, training, giving 100%. Back in Action proudly supports high school athletes on and off the field. From physical and occupational therapy to pre- and post-orthopedic surgery to work-related and sports injuries, the staff at Back in Action is trained and dedicated to your treatment, recovery, and return to the lifestyle you're looking for. With locations in Fond du Lac, Kewaskum, Mayville, and New Holstein, Back in Action has a one-on-one approach that's second to none. Learn more at backinactionrehab.com.
Are you or a loved one living with the discomfort and hopelessness of peripheral neuropathy? The tingling, the numbness, the life-altering pain? Are you tired of taking medications that only mask the symptoms or don't work at all? You don't have to live like that anymore. Introducing New Medical Center, your beacon of hope in the fight against peripheral neuropathy. Our team of dedicated specialists uses the latest advancement in medical technology to help you regain control of your life. Our personalized treatment plans are designed to reduce your pain, improve your balance, and restore your quality of life, all while targeting the cause of your neuropathy. Visit us on the web at newmedicalctr.com.
Welcome back to beautiful National Exchange Bank Cardinal Stadium for the Cardinals home opener. Yes, in week 4 of the high school football season, the Cardinals, they come in 0-3. The Kimberly Papermakers at 2-0 and ranked number 1 in the state in Division 1. Now, we talked about the victory for Kimberly against Bayport. That was a costly victory. Marcus Doucette, one of the top backs coming back in from the Fox Valley Association, injured his collarbone, out for the season. So a couple of backs are going to have to step up, including Plu for Kimberly, who's been a very good back these last 2 games. That's what Fondy's defense is going to have to be concerned about here tonight is Plu, again, for the Kimberly Papermakers. Now, it's a familiar script for Fond du Lac as the Cardinals last year, remember, they started 0-4 on the season. They got a nice win against Kaukauna that really catapulted their season to get to that next level. And after that, they won 5 out of the next 6 to get into the playoffs, then got to level 3 before eventually they fell to champion Milwaukee Marquette, a team that beat Kimberly last year in the WIAA playoffs. You think number 1 here, unranked here, 2-0 here, 0-3, doesn't matter. They played each other close the last 5 matchups. The advantage goes to Kimberly at 2-3, but Fondy lost by Kimberly to a point last year. See what happens tonight. This is National Exchange Bank Field. This is Cardinal Stadium. This is your Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show, and it continues to the field after this 2-minute break. Stand by.
The time is now to get more truck or SUV for your buck and score enticing offers during Wisconsin's best 2024 clear-out sale, like thousands below MSRP on Ford F-150, or lock in 0.9% 5-year financing on top of our low simplified price on many Ford favorites.
Humble, friendly, and amazingly helpful. That's Holiday's culture.
Come take a test drive, find yours, and drive it home today from Holiday Ford, Fond du Lac.
It's worth the trip.
The Roush Insurance Agency, and proud to sponsor our local athletes doing what they love. Do you have people in your life that you love? Your loved ones count on you. Hi, this is Tony Walters, agent with the Roush Insurance Agency. Let us at the Roush Insurance Agency give you a free, no-obligation life insurance quote so you're safe and secure for when the unexpected happens. To find out more about your free, no-obligation quote, give us a call today. The Roush Insurance Agency, properly insuring you for your future. Good luck, area athletes, on your quest to a state title.
Anders Auto Parts, your locally owned bumper-to-bumper auto parts store serving the Fond du Lac area since 1956. Experienced and knowledgeable staff ready to serve you. Anders Auto Parts features PPG and Shopline auto paint along with PPG Versalon commercial paint. Quality name brand auto parts. Anders Auto Parts, your bumper-to-bumper auto parts store at 16 West Sibley Street, just off North Main Street, behind American Family Insurance.
I'd like to welcome you back to beautiful National Exchange Bank Field here at Cardinals Stadium. This is your Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show on Radio Plus Video Sports. Got a full casting crew here tonight. Ron Lindgren, our chief camera operator, Ike Holtzman, Carrie Longrey, Cameron Galecki, got Josh Guy. Got them all dialed in tonight for this exciting Fox Valley Association Conference matchup. Now you look at Kimberly, a team that's scoring on average of 42 points a game over 2 games, though. They originally had 3, but of course one got canceled week 1, so 2 games at 42 a game, only giving up 7 points a game. For the Fond du Lac Cardinals, on the other hand, a team that is really got to find their offense a little bit, and hopefully that can come tonight. A team that averages 11 points a game, but they give up 26 a game. Now, we've seen this defense in spurts really get after it. We saw him, the defense in the first half against Milwaukee Marquette, against a very good back, kind of limits his carries. We've seen Fond du Lac defensively kind of zone some things in on a game-by-game or quarter-by-quarter basis, but it's really putting all that back together for the Cardinals. That's going to be a key here tonight. The other key is the quarterback coming back for the Cardinals, and that's DeAndre Williamson Jr. He's going to play tonight. He sat out last week with a concussion. He got knocked out in that Milwaukee Marquette game with a concussion, didn't return in the second half. So that means Cade Momentum is going to have to be shifted around in the offense. Another weapon for DeAndre Williamson Jr. to make something happen here tonight. So those are a couple of keys to watch for in this exciting game. Plenty more of the pregame show. We have the coaches interview presented by Integrity Saw and Tool and Fondy Family Dental. That's on the way in a moment. But first, it's our Lens Truck Center play of the week. Lens Truck Center, seeing all of our customers in Fond du Lac and Dodge County. Again, enjoy our play of the week from Fond du Lac's loss last week to Appleton North. It's Rhett Lavaca and our play of the week from Lens Truck and Radio Plus Video Sports. Enjoy. The Fond du Lac Cardinals played their 3rd consecutive road game this past Thursday night, and Fondy jumped up 7-0 in Appleton. For the Lightning, there is Momentum, looks to pass, dumping it right side, caught! There's a touchdown for Rhett Lavaca to the end zone. Fond du Lac draws first blood. Rhett Lavaca takes it in from 24 yards away. Even though Fondy battled throughout the game, they would fall to Appleton North 21-7. That's our Lens Truck Center play of the game from Radio Plus Video Sports. A reminder, you can vote for your favorite top play of the year at our website, radioplusinfo.com.
If you want a truck or an SUV, go to Lens till you like what you see. Hundreds of trucks all on one lot. If you want a truck, it's what we've got. Lens Truck, Lens Truck. We got the trucks at Lens Truck.
We got the trucks.
Sargento has definitely given me some opportunities. I am able to live in a beautiful place like this, able to pursue all my passions and hobbies. They want us to have a good quality of life.
You dream it, we'll fabricate it. At Quest Interiors, we fabricate one-of-a-kind countertops, with most installed by next week and completed in just one day. And because we fabricate our countertops in-house, you can buy direct and save money. Visit our showrooms today in Oshkosh and Fond du Lac to start your transformation. Quest Interiors, exceptional style, exceptional savings.
Are you unsure of what career path you want to take? Musa Sheet Metal is looking for motivated individuals to join their highly regarded apprenticeship program. Throughout the program, you'll learn the skills to be able to run your own job site. A career at Musa Sheet Metal is a chance to join a driven team working together to design and build products to help build communities. Learn more at musasheetmetal.com. That's musasheetmetal.com.
Build products that build communities. Apply at musasheetmetal.com.
The Rademan family has been quarrying and producing natural stone products for over 50 years. Is your driveway in need of repair? Here at Rademans, our crushed stone division provides our customer with stone needed for maintaining your gravel driveway. Our quarry stone division provides landscape stones such as stepping stones and retaining wall stone for your outdoor living areas. We also offer natural thin and full veneer stone for interior applications such as fireplaces or outdoor applications to combine with or replace your siding or brick. Rademan Stone and Landscape Company, where we have the materials to do the best work on earth.
A personal experience with a custom feel. Each home Smith Builders builds is unique. The design and selections perfectly crafted for you. To learn more, visit smithbuildersinc.com or stop by 227 Morris Court. Smith Builders of Fond du Lac. Traditional values, exceptional services. A proud sponsor of local high school sports.
Integrity Saw and Tool has our pregame show. It's on Radio Plus Video Sports. Time for the Fondy Family Dental Coaches Smile segment. Fondy Family Dental, making you smile before, during, yes, after your appointment. Sam Pluker is the head coach of the Fond du Lac Cardinals, and he joins us each and every week at this time. Sam, thanks for being here. Good to talk to you again, buddy.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, so I want to just briefly touch base. Last week, we had a little time after the game to chat, and the overwhelming message, I think, is the guys didn't quit, the guys didn't give up, and they continue to battle till the end against Appleton North. Isn't that right?
Yeah, that's exactly what I told them. We had some pretty key pieces out, and we had guys step in and absolutely battle their tail off. People switched positions, and we had some sophomores up, and not one person hesitated. They competed to the final whistle. There were some things that happened towards the end of the game that could really have made them, shut down and quit, but that didn't happen, and I'm really proud of them for that.
Coach, how is the health of DeAndre Williams Jr.? Williamson Jr.? How is that?
We're hoping that he's going to be able to be back and play this week, but we're waiting kind of for a final call on that. But we know for sure that at the very least he'll be back for Kaukauna.
Take the records and throw them out. And I mean that. I mean that because it's a schedule that when you have Kimberly coming up, you always play them very, very tight. And talk about that for us a little bit.
Yeah, I think our kids understand the importance of the game, and I think that we have the ultimate respect for Kimberly. So I think what kind of happens in this conference is it kind of feels like every week is that week with how many great teams there are. So I just think that we understand we have a great opponent, and we have to have a great level of respect for them and go out and execute. And I think the kids know that if you play against Kimberly and you don't play your best, you're not going to win, or you're not going to be close. So there's a little bit heightened urgency to compete and be ready to play, just because of how good they are and how well they're coached.
What is the main concern? Let's talk offense for a moment. They have capable backs, including Doucette and guys like that. But what is the main concern against Kimberly?
Well, I think the main concern against Kimberly is that they're not going to make mental mistakes, and they're not going to make errors that are going to shoot themselves in the foot, whether drop punts or bad snaps or things of that nature. They're always so solid at the fundamentals. I think the concern with Kimberly is always that it's going to come down to that, and you have to trust that the preparation we put in, the technique we have, is going to continue with it, because you know that they're not going to beat themselves. And I think that there's been times where we've done things that have beat ourselves, both as coaches and players, and Kimberly's not going to do that. So you have to come into the game with the understanding that you have to have a plan to beat them, knowing that you're not going to get any freebies from them.
Is there a sense of anxiousness or a sense of okay, let's go? It's a home opener. Haven't been home in 3 weeks, right? Haven't been home to start the season, so it's a home opener coming up on Friday night. Talk about that and what you're talking about there.
I think our kids are excited, but I think with our schedule, the last 3 weeks playing a top 10 team in the state, I think there's been a super high level of urgency and excitement for every week, just knowing you can't come. Some schools, play smaller schools, or, some games that they know they can easily get a win at, and we didn't do that. We played 3 of the top 10 teams in the state, in my opinion. So I feel like coming into this game, the kids are it's another week. That's kind of how it is at our schedule, and it's another top 10 opponent in the state, this time the number 1, who's going to be extremely well coached, and I think the kids are really excited again to play in that type of environment.
Coach, we talked about the quarterback injury. Any other injuries or things to be made aware of going into week 4?
No. Hopefully we're able to get some of our guys back who weren't able to play last week and continue to push forward as a full team.
Coach, thank you so much, and we'll see you on the field coming up on Friday night.
Thank you for having me.
That's Sam Pluker, head coach of the Fond du Lac Cardinals, back with more of the Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show. That's been our Fondy Family Dental Coaches Smile segment here today. Hang on.
Joint or spine pain holding you back from the activities you love? Exhausted from relying on pain medications? Dreading the thought of steroid shots or invasive surgery? At New Medical Center, we believe in tapping into your body's own natural healing abilities. Our cutting-edge regenerative treatments use your body's own natural biologics to repair and restore damaged tissues. Visit us online at newmedicalctr.com. That's New Medical Center, 920-324-9899.
I'm Adam Hopper. I'm the 4th generation in the family business. One of my favorite things about working at Hopper's is the passion that everybody shares. It's a super fun work environment, and everybody shows up every day ready to get the jobs done. In order to be successful, you need to be passionate about what you're doing.
I have a vision of just growing Hoppers to be the best that we can be. I was in athletics. Competition brings out the best in you. We love competition. We love to compete, whether it's in the store, on the field, in the arena, you name it. We just try to be the best that we can be for our customers.
Here we go. All we need is an open road and a chance to see a never-ending world that's beautiful. Here we go with the sunlight on our skin. It's a brand new day. It's ours to take, and we will let it in. This is where the adventure begins.
Brock Fleischer here with Homestead Realty. I know that buying and selling a home can be stressful. I'm here to help. Are you ready to sell? I have buyers waiting for a home just like yours. Are you looking to buy? I can sell any home that's on the market, and I'm here to get you pre-approved to purchase, along with finding the best loan and lender for your situation. I'll even go as far as arranging movers. For an easier real estate transaction, give me a call. Brock Fleischer, 920-960-0555.
Welcome back to National Exchange Bank Field, Cardinal Stadium. The Fond du Lac Cardinals on the season 0-3, getting set to take on the Kimberly Papermakers at 2-0. This is the press box here. We've got the cameras going, of course, got the computers going up here as well. Josh Guy, he's our producer. Give a wave, Josh. There we have it. Got Cam Galecki behind us. Give a wave there, Cam. He does an excellent job with camera as well. And Kerry Longery, Ike Holtzman, Ron Lindgren, all part of our broadcast team again here tonight. Just a picture-perfect night tonight for some high school football. Tonight's game brought to you in part by your Edward Jones Financial Advisors. Got Matt Moses, Jeff Willis, Robert Bruce, and Patrick Elliston. Edward Jones is making sense of investing. Let's check in with our keys to tonight's game, presented by Pino Construction and Pino Buildings. Turn your vision into reality. Again, with Pino Construction and Pino Building. I'm first going to talk about the mental part of the game. Now, you have Kimberly coming in. Everybody knows what they have done. You know, history is on their side, and being 8 state titles and 5 consecutive back in 2013 all the way through 2017. You know that. You know what they represent, and you know the powerhouse that they are. So mentally, you have to get prepared for it, but not freak out about it. So the Fond du Lac Cardinals have to just try to contain within themselves their game, and I think they will here tonight. It's a great crowd on hand. A lot of people are going to be loud here tonight. We've got the band going, so the energy is in the air for the Fond du Lac Cardinals. It's important for them to channel that energy and make good decisions, and the mental part of the game and penalties and different opportunities that have to come of it. We've seen Fond du Lac the last couple of weeks, especially start of the second half of last week. A lot of mental mistakes. They have some false starts. They have some personal fouls against North in there. You can't do that against a very, very good team like Kimberly is. So that's number one. Number two is going to have to be respecting both sides of their offense. Kimberly, a team that can throw it, and they do. They'll throw it about 140 a game, but they run it 100 more yards than that a game. And you'll see tonight a couple of guys getting into the backfield, again, for the Kimberly Papermakers. You'll see John Hansen getting involved in the offense. You'll see Keegan Plew getting involved in the offense, number 26. And both of those guys have taken the workload over, as has Jeremy Dirks for Marcus Doucette, who was injured again in the first game of the season and the second run for him. And very early in that game went out with a broken collarbone. So those two guys have stepped up. But defensively for the Cardinals, they're going to have to rely on their linebackers and Gabe Jones and Rhett Lavaka. Those two guys are leading the team in tackles, but the up front guys getting a good push up front defensively with Murphy and Amons and Kester doing a good job out there. You're going to have to get that push and make some disruption happen along the offensive line for your linebackers to come up and clean up. So, again, honoring both the run and the pass, again, if you are Fond du Lac. And Fond du Lac on offense, I think they'll welcome back DeAndre Williamson Jr., who was out last week because of a concussion, missed the second half of the Marquette game because of that concussion. You'll see him, and he makes an immediate presence felt, because then what they can do is move Umenta back to that receiver position alongside Xavier Davis. Of course, you have Henschel and Bingen in the backfield, kind of splitting carries there. I do think you'll see everybody try to get involved in by committee tonight. And you know, I think last week, Fond du Lac play calling wise, and this is just me, kind of got away from a by committee. You saw Umentum run left, Umentum run right, Umentum run left, Umentum, a lot of carries in that game. And I think for Kimberly defensively, not to key on one guy is going to help Fond du Lac offensively. So we'll see what happens again here tonight with the with the play calling and who also gets involved in the offense here. All right, your keys to tonight's game, again, presented by Pino Construction and Pino Buildings. Turn your vision into reality. Bauer Kybro has our injury report. Got Payne C. Shane. It's Dr. Shane Bauer. We are glad to report that for the Fond du Lac Cardinals, no notable injuries for Fondy, but for Kimberly, mentioned the Marcus Doucette collarbone injury. That's really the big one, again, for Kimberly. That's our Bauer Chiropractic injury report. Got Payne C. Shane. It's Dr. Shane Bauer. All right, a timeout, and when we come back, we'll get to your starting lineups, we'll get to the national anthem, and more. Fondy and Kimberly kickoff coming up shortly. Radio Plus Video Sports.
We need play at all ages and stages of life to keep us and our communities healthy and happy and full of energy and excitement. At Burke, development, research, design, innovation, wellness, and connection guide us each and every day and help us bring the highest level of play to the communities we serve. Play gives us the power to connect. It tells us anything is possible and that we are always capable. The time is now to play.
Bryant, whatever it takes.
AirTech delivers whatever it takes service to take care of you. Bryant and AirTech Heating of Fond du Lac.
For over 100 years, the name Cole is synonymous with quality fuels, lubricants, and propane. That's because Cole is the area's trusted source for farm, construction, and trucking companies, as they partner with these companies to help them achieve their unique goals. The team at Cole Oil and Propane is dedicated to serving you. They pride themselves on a customer-first approach and work hard to make sure you're satisfied. You can rely on Cole for prompt delivery, competitive prices, and quality service. Learn more at ColeOilAndPropane.com.
This is Craig Larson, sales manager with locally owned Dufresne Moving and Storage. Moving is very important to me, and I take pride in making sure our clients are happy with their overall experience at a reasonable cost and done in a high quality manner. We have a crew that is dedicated on taking care of your stuff. Call me today for an estimate at 1-800-425-MOVE or visit us at DufresneMoving.com. Dufresne Moving and Storage of Fond du Lac. Making your move and storage of goods simple.
Here we go.
The Rademan family has been quarrying and producing natural stone products for over 50 years. Is your driveway in need of repair? Here at Rademan's, our crushed stone division provides our customer with stone needed for maintaining your gravel driveway. Our quarry stone division provides landscape stones such as stepping stones and retaining wall stone for your outdoor living areas. We also offer natural thin and full veneer stone for interior applications such as fireplaces or outdoor applications to combine with or replace your siding or brick. Rademan Stone and Landscape Company, where we have the materials to do the best work on earth.
Welcome back to National Exchange Bank Field, Cardinal Stadium, between the Fond du Lac Cardinals and you see on your screen the Kimberly Papermakers. Kimberly, #1 team in the state of Wisconsin. They have a 2-0 mark. Here come the Fond du Lac Cardinals. Get the roar of the crowd here. There they are. Got the Fondy flag flying here. It's a beautiful night for a football game. Again, thanks for joining us. Cam Galecki, got Josh Guy, Ike Holtzman, Ron Lindgren, Kerry Longree, all here tonight. Bring you the ball game. Let's take a peek, if we could, Josh, at the Fox Valley Association Conference standings. We'll pull them up on your screen. You'll have an opportunity to all at 1-0 with victories last week in the FVA opener. You have Appleton East, Fond du Lac West, and Hortonville all at 0-1 on the season. You see Kimberly stats averaging at 42 a game. You see Fond du Lac stats at 11 points a game. So thank you. All right, that's a check of the Fox Valley Association and the conference. Tonight's game brought to you in part by Sargento Cheese. Sargento Cheese has our starting lineups, and we'll get to the starting lineups coming up here as our pregame show continues, presented by and built by Integrity Saw and Tool on Radio Plus Video Sports.
Sargento has definitely given me some opportunities. I am able to live in a beautiful place like this, able to pursue all my passions and hobbies. They want us to have a good quality of life.
In 1925, Winnebago Lutheran Academy opened their doors to the first class of Vikings. For the last 99 years, WLA has offered a welcoming and safe environment for our students to learn and grow. We are continually blessed with a dedicated faculty and staff who inspire our students in their academic pursuits and, most importantly, in their spiritual lives. As we begin our 100th year of education, we look back on all the blessings we have received from God and acknowledge the grace upon grace He has provided. Thank you, Fond du Lac and surrounding communities, for 100 years of continuous support.
Right, whatever it takes.
AirTech delivers whatever it takes service to take care of you. Bryant and AirTech Heating of Fond du Lac.
Planning to build? Whether it's a new home, a remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your visions to reality. You need Pinot. After all, we've been doing it for over 45 years. To start your next project, go to www.rapinno.com and you'll learn about the Pinot difference. Pinot, build better for future generations.
Appreciation and respect to those that have served or are currently serving our country by coming to your feet. Join me to remove your hats as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. Performed tonight by the Fond du Lac High School Marching Cardinals under the direction of Chris Barnes, Cassidy Adamson, and Jake Opperman.
Great job by the Fondy Marching Band with our national anthem here today. Radio Plus Video Sports is on. All right, we are almost set for the opening kickoff presented by Right Way Home Improvement. Doors and gutters, roofs, siding, rightwaybuilt.com. They have you covered again at rightwaybuilt.com. Tonight's game presented in part by Holiday Automotive, by Taco Bell, by Fox Valley Savings Bank, Marion University, BCI Burke, and AirTech Heating and Cooling. We'll get to the starters coming up here in just a moment, and always our starters presented by Sargento Cheese. Start your new career today at sargento.com. That's careers.sargento.com. I'll give Josh an opportunity for us to bring up the Fondy versus Kimberly history slide there, and we take a look at the history report, and we see the makeup of the history between these two teams. Kimberly beat Fond du Lac by a point last year, 2023 in Kimberly. 22-21, I should say. Beat them as well. 2018, Fondy got a victory in there, but Fondy did bow out to Kimberly in level one of the playoffs that year. Overall, you know, you have a 2-3 mark for Fond du Lac against Kimberly in the last 5 meetings between these two teams. Kimberly's going to kick off. Fond du Lac will receive the opening kickoff here. For Kimberly, the kicker and punter is Maddox Hermes. He will do the honors here, and back deep to receive for the Fond du Lac Cardinals is Henschel and Connor Johnson. So Kimberly's going to kick it away. Fond du Lac will receive the opening kick. We'll get to the Fondy offensive starters in just a moment here when they get on the field after the return. And we'll also give a shout to the Kimberly defense as they'll start on defense. The kick by Hermes, it's up. It's an end-over-end kick. It's going to back up Henschel. Henschel's going to take it. He'll flip it back to Johnson. Johnson gets to the 15, up to the 20-yard line, covered up there at about the 22-yard line. And Connor Johnson got a little flip from Henschel, and that's where Fondy takes over, 1st and 10, again from the 23. Here's the Fond du Lac starting offense. If we could bring those up, Josh, thank you. Led by DeAndre Williamson Jr. coming back after the concussion. Mason Henschel, one of the backs. Connor Johnson, Xavier Davis, Caden Umentum, the other wideout. Adrian Johnson is the tight end as well. Blake Killeen, Campos, Lorbach, Schmidt, and Vokes, the offensive line for the Fond du Lac Cardinals. So, right off the bat, a penalty, and they're going to march it back to the 9-yard line. So Fond du Lac, you thought they had pretty good field position at the 23, but again, 15-yarder marches it back to the 9-yard line. DeAndre Williamson Jr., number 13, from the shotgun formation for the Cardinals, coming back this week. Behind him is Henschel. He's going to pass, quick pass, and he's got Davis. Davis covered up there at the 12-yard line. And a little 3-yard pass pattern. Gets it for him. And Pendleton over there. Resch over there. Number 30, Spencer Pendleton, again, makes the stop. Let's bring up in a moment the Kimberly defense. But again, we'll do that after this play. Davis's pass, again, goes for 5 yards. Williamson Jr. puts a man in motion. Here comes Johnson. They'll flip it to Johnson on the jet sweep, coming this way to the 15-yard line, gain of 1. Let's take a look, if we could, Josh, at the Kimberly starting defense. So you got a big man up front by Sawyer Hanlon. He's a first-teamer coming back from last season. Tyler Hinn, Eli Jansen. You see Braden Ellefson, who's not only a returning all-conference linebacker from a season ago, he's the starting quarterback for the Kimberly Papermakers too, so he goes both ways. Not all that common for Kimberly to do that, but they do it in rare occasions, and pretty good athlete, so he'll do it both ways. DeAndre Williamson Jr. to pass to the flat or to the middle, and that's hauled in, and that's complete to Connor Johnson. So, see Fondy moving the sticks and chains, presented by Addison Jones Real Estate Company. Call them, and then call the movers. So Johnson takes it up to the 25-yard line. Nice gain, 10 yards for Fond du Lac offensively. Third play of the drive. Fondy in motion, top side of your screen. Handoff goes to Bingen. Doesn't get much. And Bingen, the ball carrier, will get a couple on his first carry of the football game. So again, I had Johnson for a carry for 1. Pass for Johnson went for 10 on that one. Davis had a reception for 5 yards. Williamson Jr. with a total of 15 yards passing so far. Up to the line, here come the Cardinals. Cardinals moving toward the south end zone here in the first half of play. First quarter of play, I should say. Slot, wide side of your screen. Here comes Davis in motion. They fake it to Davis, rolling right, fires incomplete. That was intended for Connor Johnson, senior wideout. Johnson, of course, comes back for his senior campaign and did a great job last year as Connor Johnson was opposite of Kelvin Mullins. Mullins got I would say about 65% of the touches, 65% of the looks, right? But Johnson, very, very good receiver. 3rd down and 8. 27-yard line where the ball is spotted now. Fond du Lac trying to convert another 3rd down. Last 3rd down, they got 10 yards with Connor Johnson. Here's Williamson Jr. surveying from the shotgun, stepping up, throwing right side, incomplete. That'll fire into the Kimberly bench, and that one will fall for 4th down. So 4th down and 8. The punting unit is going to come out. So a couple of pass incompletions there for Fond du Lac. It's a punting situation. Scannell is set to kick it away. And for the Fond du Lac return unit, we've got Carter Howard and Plew. And that's a bad kick. It's going to squirt out of bounds and be stopped. Where are they going to mark it out? Official keeps marching. I think they're going to part it, 40-yard line maybe? Yeah, 40-yard line. It went out of bounds. So Kimberly's offense in great field position to begin their first drive of the football game. Let's bring up the Fond du Lac Cardinal starting defense. So let's take a peek at Fondy's starting defense here. Starting lineup, again, presented by Sargento Cheese. Careers.sargento.com. Again, that's careers.sargento.com. Here comes the Kimberly offense. They are led by Braden Ellefson, who's number 6. Handoff. A gap. Brett Hlavaka will step into the gap. Keegan Plew, the ball carrier, number 26. He'll get a chunk for a couple. Let's take a peek, Josh, at Kimberly's starting offense. We go left to right. Rathkamp, Fanafu, Freund, Chalupny, Hip. We have Howard, Cullen, the wideout, Sprangers, the tight end, Ellefson. We'll see Plew in there, Bell, and we'll also see John Hansen rotated in at that running back position. Here's a roll-up by Ellefson, firing right side, incomplete. Good coverage on the far side by Fondy's number 10, and that's Gabe Jones. Jones, the outside linebacker, dropped into coverage, who came out there. 3rd down. See Fondy's offensive unit meeting under the tent there. An opportunity to take a look at that last set of plays. And Fond du Lac got a first down on that last drive they had. However, it was forced a punt. 3rd down from the 38-yard line. Plew is going to take it. He's got some real estate. And across the 30, I beg your pardon on the carry, Brady Bell, number 28. And Brady Bell takes it from the 38-yard line. It'll get to about the 28, so a gain of 10. Brady Bell, his first carry of the football game, goes again for 10. So Fondy's defense, Amons, Kester, and Murphy up front. Harris, Hlavaka, Gabe Jones also in there at the linebacker. Amadon in there too. Maury, King, Parrish, Umentum. All for the Fond du Lac Cardinal defense. Down linemen. Lines are set, empty backfield. Here's Ellefson. Ellefson throwing right. He's got his receiver. And that's covered up inside the 10-yard line. That's number 18, Jeremy Dirks. And Dirks will get a catch. And we'll get Dirks from the 28 inside the 10. Down near the 8 on a gain of 20. First completion by Ellefson. And that one again goes for 20 yards. Drive started back at the 40-yard line. Kimberly in Fond du Lac territory after the bad punt. And here is Plew. Plew's going to get stacked up by the defense. That is Rhett Hlavaka, leading tackler for the Fond du Lac Cardinals. Him and Gabe Jones do a lion's share of the tackling for Fondy. He gains 2 yards, 3 yards, correction, 2nd down and goal. Plew on the season for Kimberly, a guy that averages 12 and a half a game, 76, 12 and a half a carry, I should say, 76 a game. And there's Bell. Bell gets a carry. Brady Bell, 18 attempts. He actually gets the most attempts out of anybody for Kimberly. And there's, put Bell in there. Bell goes for 2. He's got 12. But Bell, a guy that's 3.6 an attempt, 32 a game for this Kimberly offense. So they'll rotate a lot. They'll have Bell to the left-hand side of Ellefson in the backfield. 3rd down and goal. Keeper, Ellefson into the end zone. Touchdown, Kimberly. They faked it to Bell. Ellefson kept it. Defense bit. Ellefson guided in for a touchdown of 6 yards. 6-0 Kimberly. Quest Interior sponsoring our scoreboard. So we see 5 plays. 5 plays on the drive. And the quarterback goes for 6. Number 6 goes for 6. And the kicker is number 10, Maddox Hermes, to attempt the point after touchdown. Up, it'll angle through the uprights, and it's good. And Kimberly's got the early lead at 7-0 on your Quest Interior scoreboard. Back after this, Radio Plus Video Sports.
Every customer can be a Signature Home customer. I think that's what Signature Homes does really well, is that we can touch not only the customer who's building for the first time, but also the customers that know what they want and want to pull pieces of other property that they've lived in and loved. And you can really trust that we know what we're doing and that we have 30 years of experience in the market doing it with quality craftsmanship and a lot of style and design. And at the end, we get a chance to walk them through and see their smiling faces, and we know that we've achieved our goal.
Fond du Lac Credit Union knows that we all have many different goals that we want to achieve in life, like paying off debt or planning your dream wedding. We also know that sometimes unfortunate things can happen that are out of our control, like car trouble or a broken washer and dryer. For all of your personal needs, Fond du Lac Credit Union has personal loans customized just for you. Wherever you are in life, Fond du Lac Credit Union can help get you to where you want to be. For more information, simply visit fdlcu.com or stop in today.
Cameron Galecki is our statistician. Cam, with 6:01 left, Ellefson, a 6-yard touchdown run, right?
Right, indeed.
All right, and here's the kick, and it'll be taken out of the end zone. There is Connor Johnson angling to the 20, and he's covered up by the Kimberly Special Teams unit. How many plays, how many yards, Cam?
Kimberly with a 5-play, 40-yard drive.
And Cam, that drive was set up by a missed punt opportunity. Kind of brought and caromed into the Fond du Lac bench.
Right, almost looked like it might have been tipped a little bit.
Yeah. So again, 6:01 left in the first quarter. Ellefson with that 6-yard touchdown run. Fond du Lac Cardinal offense coming back up to the line of scrimmage now. Fond du Lac did get a first down last time troops came up to the line, but they had to force a punt there. Fond du Lac 7th offensive play of the game. It's going to march it back now. Let's go to the 9-yard line, again where they started that previous drive. All right, see what the offense can do here, Cam. DeAndre Williamson Jr. to step back, pump fake, steps up. He'll take off with the football. He'll get wrangled down by Ellefson, who came up from the inside linebacker, and he's hurt. Ellefson went down hard to the deck, and he's not getting up. And that's a concern not just on defense, but on offense, as he's the starting quarterback for the Kimberly Papermakers. And again, Ellefson down right now. Let's take a timeout with the teams. And when we come back, we'll try to bring you up to speed after this. Radio Plus Video Sports.
A personal experience with a custom feel. Each home Smith Builders builds is unique. Their design and selections perfectly crafted for you. To learn more, visit smithbuildersinc.com or stop by 227 Morris Court. Smith Builders of Fond du Lac. Traditional values, exceptional services. A proud sponsor of local high school sports.
A All right, glad to report that Mr. Ellefson made it off on his own accord off the field. He was not helped off by trainers. He has to come out for a play at least after the injury stop of the clock. From the shotgun formation, play action, here's Williamson. He's going to throw it downfield. He's got a receiver and almost hauled in, but incomplete. Wow. Blanket coverage down this near side, Cam. Spencer Pendleton. Said his name a couple of times already. Pass flies incomplete. Williamson Jr. Another incompletion for him. It brings up third down. Fondy wanted to try a shot. I like the play call, but pass goes incomplete. Third down and 9 with 5:21 left to play. Empty backfield. Receivers all over the place. 5 wide for the Cardinals. And there's a stop play. Somebody called a timeout. Timeout taken by Kimberly. Didn't like the matchup. We'll take it with them back after this on Radio Plus Video Sports.
The innovation you've been waiting for is here. Built on the 16X Cheez-It platform, it's the first flavor matrix stable enough to make a Cheez-It tostada possible and cheesy enough to power the Crunch Wrap. Because if you want to change the world, you have to bring something big to the table. Think big.
You just see a different dynamic when Williamson Jr. is in the game. You see a lot more options, right, for the Fond du Lac Cardinals. Not just running, but a passing threat. You saw that deep ball. They took a shot, but just couldn't connect. Again, 5 wide for the Cardinals. From the shotgun formation. Here come the big boys up front. Here comes Ellefson, who's back in there. He'll rush. Fire right side, incomplete. No flag. That was intended for Umentum. And Fondy's got a punt again on 4th down and 9, Cam. Thought he had a step on him, just blanket coverage, good coverage, and you see that defense force another 3 and out. So pass flies incomplete. So run, couple of passes fly out. First pass for Williamson Jr. was pretty good. Second pass was pretty good as well for 10 to Johnson. Scannell is set to kick it from his own end zone. Look out here. You have to really be disciplined on your blocks here. Kimberly's coming. Here they come. Here's a kick, and that is a kick that's going to sail out at about it was at the 30. Now the official's going the other way. Cammy's at the 25. So second consecutive punt that has been looked to be off the side of his foot, not in a good way, and he's having an opportunity to have a conversation with Sam Pluker now. And Kimberly has got great field position in their second offensive touch of this game with 5:08 left to play in the first. Different quarterback now in there. Wildcat formation, actually. Bell will take off, and he'll spin his way to the 22 or so. Shoved out of bounds in front of the Fond du Lac bench. Defensively for Fond du Lac, one of the guys to him was Sam Amadon, to escort him out. So Bell will come out on the Wildcat formation. Ellefson is back in for the Papermakers, but Bell gets no gain, Cam. Or is he still in there? I think he is. Okay. So Ellefson is out yet, but now another Wildcat formation. This Wildcat's going to Flew. Flew has got it through the A-gap. He's ripped down there, but tries to spin away. Good job by Adrian Johnson. And Amadon brings him down as well. Correction on the call. It's 3rd down and 2 after a 5-yard gain by Kimberly. Flew has got 10 yards 15 yards, rushing so far. Here comes another take for Flew, and Flew's going to get to the 10, and that's going to be a Kimberly first down on a gain of 7. And it's a total of 17 yards for him so far. Credit the Kimberly offensive line, Rathkamp, Fufenau, Freund, Chalupny, and Hip getting a good push up front against the linebacking core and against the defensive line for the Cardinals to open that thing up. And that was a wide open gap. And another Wildcat formation this time. Bell in the backfield. Bell's got a couple of receivers split out. Here comes another run, and that's going to be a nice defensive stop by Sam Amadon again. And it's going to bring up second down and goal. That'll push back a total of 2 yards, a loss of 2. Again, this drive started back at the 25-yard line. Flew loses, I should say Bell loses 2. He's got 10. Haven't seen Ellefson back in there yet, and we won't. Flew. We'll take a look at the Wildcat formation. Wing T formation, couple of wing backs in the backfield, couple of receivers split to the wide side of your screen. And here's another rush, and that one's going to go up the middle, and that's nobody home. Here comes Guardian Harris in on a stop. Host of other ones for the Cardinals. Third down. And 12. Third and goal, I should say. So back and forth. They lose one there. One-dimensional. Now we see Ellefson back in at the quarterback position after the Wildcat formations. Ellefson rolling right. He'll take off with the football. Ellefson will go down at the 2. Stop shy of the goal line. Fourth down and goal after a gain of 10. Ellefson's got 16 rushing yards. It looks like Kimberly is going to go. Fourth and goal from the 2. Papermakers, #1 team in the state. They want to go. Fond du Lac wants to stop. The crowd wants to get into it, and that would help them right now. Wildcat formation again. Bell in the backfield. Bell will go into the end zone untouched. Touchdown, Kimberly. Nobody was even close to him, Cam, on that left side. Again, we see Bell going in for a couple. Drive spans 25 yards. Very short field for the Papermakers. And we talked about the mental mistakes, right? We talked about not giving the Kimberly Papermakers any type of an advantage, and they've gotten a short field both times that they've had a drive cash in tonight. Kimberly has not started in their own territory after punts. Field position, that's a little problem. See if they can work it out. Back after this, Radio Plus Video Sports.
Are you unsure of what career path you want to take? Musa Sheet Metal is looking for motivated individuals to join their highly regarded apprenticeship program. Throughout the program, you'll learn the skills to be able to run your own job site. A career at Musa Sheet Metal is a chance to join a driven team working together to design and build products to help build communities. Learn more at musasheetmetal.com. That's musasheetmetal.com.
Build products that build communities. Apply at musasheetmetal.com.
The time is now to get more truck or SUV for your buck and score enticing offers during Wisconsin's best 2024 clear-out sale, like thousands below MSRP on Ford F-150, or lock in 0.9% 5-year financing on top of our low simplified price on many Ford favorites.
Humble, friendly, and amazingly helpful. That's Holiday's culture.
Come take a test drive. Find yours and drive it home today from Holiday Ford, Fond du Lac.
It's worth the trip.
Cam's got the drive summary.
7 plays, 25 yards, and a touchdown. Bell on a 2-yard run. 1:03 left in the first.
There you go. All right, Cam is our expert statistician tonight. Connor Johnson's going to try to scoot it upfield, but he gets ripped down. Whoa. Number 39 for the Papermakers on the far side of the field. That's Chris Teo. Brings him down there after a decent return, but Fond du Lac is going to get their third offensive possession of this football game. 1 first down to go with their possessions. Last time out, they went 3 and out. If you take a look coming up here at last season and what Fondy did, what Kimberly did as well. Right there. We'll come back to that slide in just a moment here. DeAndre Williamson Jr. will hand off to Bingen and nowhere to go. The big man up front for Kimberly, led by number 90, Sawyer Hanlon, the returning all-conference player from a season ago, made the stop along with Tyler Hinn, the defensive nose tackle for the Papermakers. Loss of 1, and that may be the final play of the quarter. Let's bring up that slide again. You see what Fondy did last year. Again, started 0-4, 4-5 to make the playoffs. Made level 3. They bounced out to Marquette. Kimberly split with Kaukauna for the FVA. They fell to Marquette level 4. Papermakers, you knew that they're good, but 8 state titles, 5 straight from 2013 through 2017. Steve Jones company, yeah, that was pretty good. Here's Williamson Jr. rolling to the right side. That is caught up to the 15-yard line, and that is to number 35, Quentin Ortegan. And that's going to be the end of the quarter. That's it, at the end of the quarter. 3rd down. When we come back, Fondy and Kimberly. Fondy trailing 14-0 on your Quest Interior scoreboard. Back after this, Radio Plus Video Sports.
Here at the Wellness Way Fond du Lac, we disrupt the standard approach to healthcare. We understand that common is not normal, and unlike the restrictive healthcare mentality, we dig deeper to find answers to life-restricting health challenges. While focusing on overcoming interference in the body, we go beyond symptom-based care and address your unique physiology, allowing your mind and body to find its way to better health. You don't need to merely get through every day, but rather take control of your life and, more importantly, your health. The Wellness Way Fond du Lac. Do health differently.
Cleaning your gutters is a pain, but ignoring them could ruin the value of your home. Gutter Helmet is the solution. Choose the perfect color to blend with your home, and our certified technicians will install Gutter Helmet in less than a day. Call Gutter Helmet today to never clean your gutters again.
All right, we are back to begin the second quarter of action. Kimberly leading 14-0, and Cam has some other scores that are going on around the area.
Springs currently leads Lamira 11-0. Waupun and Ripon is tied 0-0 in the second quarter.
All right, thanks, Cam. There's a fumble on the play. Look out, and that's recovered by Kimberly, and that's another mistake that you can't do. Another mistake that you cannot afford to make, giving the Papermakers a gift in deep in Fond du Lac territory. And DeAndre Williamson Jr. lost it. Just lost it. Lost the football when he was going back to pass. Number 55, Tyler Williamson, for the Kimberly defense, the inside linebacker, made the recovery on the fumble. And Papermakers, again, have great field position. Want to just mention one thing, and there's in for a touchdown. Wow. Pass to the left pylon to the end zone and a touchdown just like that. Aaron Cullen connects on an 11-yard touchdown. And the Fond du Lac Cardinals are trailing 20-0 now. So the pass, 11 yards for Cullen. Second completion for Ellefson. He's got 31 yards. He's got a rushing touchdown. Now he's got a passing touchdown. Ellefson coming into the game. Two passing touchdowns. Make it 3 now. Ellefson did have a couple of rushing touchdowns coming in, but he's got 3 now. We'll take a break. Kimberly up 21-0. Back after this.
Today's game is brought to you by Edward Jones and these area Edward Jones financial advisors. Robert Bruce, located at 976 East Johnson Street. Patrick Ellistad, located at 560 Fond du Lac Avenue. Matt Moses. And Jeff Wills, located at 649 Fond du Lac Avenue. Good luck to all athletes in today's game. Edward Jones, making sense of investing.
Sargento has definitely given me some opportunities. I am able to live in a beautiful place like this, able to pursue all my passions and hobbies. They want us to have a good quality of life.
You know that when you're playing a good team, you have to limit, if not eliminate, your mistakes. And I was talking with Kevin Jones a little bit earlier today from Anderson Jones Real Estate Company. We were talking about the game, and he said, Nick, what's going to be the story tonight? And I said, Kev, I said, well, you just gotta eliminate your mistakes, right? You have to play perfect football in order to knock off the number 1 team in the state in Division I. And so far, Fond du Lac is far from that. They're trying, but you have 3 drives for the Papermakers that start very deep in Fond du Lac territory, giving them a very short field to work with. End-over-end kick now. Fielded at the 8 to the 10 to the 15 to the 20-yard line. Connor Johnson, let's see if he can get a spark. He's upended on the tackle. Number 12, Logan Chevalio. Knocks him down there, but you have to limit your mistakes, eliminate them. And you had a couple of punts that have not gone Fond du Lac's direction. Then the fumble for Williamson Jr. makes it, again, 21-0. Fond du Lac's offense coming back on the field, trailing 21-0. And that was the first play of the second quarter, as Fond du Lac would try to get something going here offensively. Reminder, the chat is open, I believe, on our video platform. Jump in and check out the football game here tonight on our Radio Plus channel, right? And here's another big-time stop. Again, they get to the backfield. That's Ellefson. Williamson Jr. took off with the football, and he doesn't get anywhere. That was a second carry, and that one goes for a big-time loss on the play, and lose 4 for Williamson Jr. He's got -3 yards. So we saw a lot of Fondy left, Fondy right, Fondy left, Fondy last week, right, with Umentum in at quarterback. And now we're seeing a couple of runs here really go for nowhere. Williamson Jr. in motion goes Umentum. They play fake it to him, coming right side, incomplete. That was intended for Connor Johnson, the tight end, or the wide receiver. Brings up 3rd down. Cheesehead checking into the broadcast here tonight. And again, it's 3rd down and long for the Cardinals. So first drive of the game. Fondy did get a first down, presented by Anderson Jones Real Estate Company. Then they went 3 and out. Then they had that fumble, and now they're flirting with another 3 and out. But let's see what Fond du Lac can do. They got to get to the 36 of their own territory to extend the drive. Johnson split out. Davis split out. They're on the bottom side, the wide side of your screen. Davis now into motion. They play fake it to him on the jet sweep. Firing it right side. That's going to be hauled in by Johnson. Connor Johnson making a couple of guys miss. Johnson gets it to the 40. And there is a spark for the Fond du Lac Cardinals as Connor Johnson connects on a 38-yard completion, Cam. Pretty good.
Yeah, beautiful catch and run from Connor Johnson there.
Yep, Connor Johnson, his second completion. Again, this one goes for 38. That's a Anderson Jones Real Estate Company first down. Call them, then call the movers. They move the sticks and chains. Again, presented by Anderson Jones Real Estate Company. Williamson Jr. And we have a substitution here. Fondy's number 4, Adrian Johnson, the tight end, has got to come out. Rhett Plavaka has got to come in. And officials told him to come out, maybe an equipment check on this near side, right? From the 40-yard line, 1st and 10, we see Fond du Lac with little new life here as they crack the field position game. Receivers both ways. In motion goes Umentum. They play fake. Nope. Give it to Henschel, right side. Henschel bangs around for a minute. There goes Henschel in front of the Kimberly bench. And Henschel rumbles for 15 yards. Give him 14 officially for Fond du Lac. There's Keegan Henschel. Fondy moves the sticks and chains again. Presented by Anderson Jones Real Estate Company. Call them, then call the movers. Mason Henschel takes it for 14 yards. Williamson Jr.'s got 53 yards. Receiving so far, or passing so far, I should say. Henschel's got 14 yards on that carry. Now Henschel with it again, right side. Tries to gather himself across the 25 to the 24. A push up front, but Sawyer Hanlon, again, the all-conference defensive end. Meet, greet, drop on a gain of 2 for Henschel. Henschel's got 16 tonight. Fondy, let's try to see if they can knock on the Kimberly door with 9:30 left to play in the half. Fond du Lac, you see on your screen, couple of wideouts, one to the top side, one to the bottom side in the formation. You see Henschel behind Williamson Jr. Play fake to him. They're going to come back near side. That's almost caught, but almost picked too. Good effort by Connor Johnson. Connor Johnson comes up a little bit limpy to the sidelines here. 3rd down and 8, working from the 24-yard line. Substitution now. Kimberly's defense, again, so good. A team that gives up just 7 a game. A team that gives up through the air 77 a game. And on the ground, 102 a game. Fond du Lac trying to capitalize here. They score 196 on the ground a game, 130 through the air to the Cardinals. But haven't been able to get much going until this drive, again, for Fond du Lac. And here's a stop, a play. Somebody jumped. Nope, a timeout taken. Correction by Fond du Lac. Timeout taken by Pluker and company. We'll take a timeout with the teams. Back after this, Radio Plus Video Sports.
Kendra is another great success story from Into the Woods Wellness of Fond du Lac. Talk about how you felt prior to the services being done and then after.
I felt very hopeless almost. What I actually needed was to step back and look at what am I putting into my body and what am I surrounding myself with. Was struggling before, but now I feel a lot more in control.
Again, Kendra is a great example of a huge success story from Into the Woods Wellness of Fond du Lac.
Fond du Lac and Kimberly, they've had some battles. Remember in the state semifinal, UW Oshkosh, Fondy gave up a 2-point conversion to lose in overtime. That was to go to state. Remember that? Yeah. A lot of Fondy fans do. Kimberly went on to state that year. That was level 4. That was a good one. 21-0 here in favor of the Papermakers. 3rd down and 8 for the Fond du Lac Cardinals. Williamson Jr. looking for coverage. Now it's going to come back near side. Rainbow to double coverage into the end zone. Incomplete. Here comes a flag. And Johnson was interfered with. And there were a couple of guys over this near side. Ellefson was over there, as was Kimberly. Is Connor Olson made his presence felt, as did Chris Tao. 2. So some shirts over there. Looks to be in the area of PI. Pass interference against the Papermakers. And that will be an automatic Fondy first down. They move the sticks and chains. Presented by Anderson Jones Real Estate Company. Again, call them. And then call the movers. Fondy's going to get a new set of sticks to work with. It'll be a 15-yard penalty. Get it to the 12-yard line, or half of that. Gets it to the 12. Again, 1st and 10 from the 12. Fond du Lac on the move, marching. Williamson Jr. hands off to Henschel. Henschel to the 10. Ripped down. Kimberly's D, 49, Trent Dunk in there, as was Braden Ellefson, 2. Working his way, trying to tiptoe his way through the defense, but it's 2nd down and 3. 2nd and 7, I should say, on a gain of 3. But again, a PI gives Fond du Lac new life. I'm going to update my statistics here. Give a 3-yard carry for Henschel. Henschel's got 19 on the football game tonight. Williamson Jr. to survey. He gives it Henschel through the A-gap. There goes Henschel to the end zone. Touchdown, Fond du Lac. There's Mason Henschel to the house. A 9-yard touchdown run. Fondy edging their way back into it. 21-6. 2 crucial plays on that drive, right? 2 crucial plays. One was the 38-yard reception to Connor Johnson. The second was the penalty. The PI that got it to the 12. Kick on the way. It is up, and it is good. And Fond du Lac back within it. 21-7 now. We come back after this. Radio Plus Video Sports.
Hey, I'm Jeff Cornelli. I'm the owner of Tavern on the Avenue, Bob's on the Avenue, Just Love Coffee on the Avenue. Just Love Coffee is a franchise out of Nashville, Tennessee. We actually interviewed 30 different people, and these people are above and beyond better than anybody else. 90% of the money that is made in the coffee shop is donated to charities. There's nothing in Fond du Lac like this business. It's very upscale, it's family oriented. We got kids games, the kids can play their games, the families can come here at birthday parties and have coffee at the same time.
See the crowd getting into it back again for the Fond du Lac faithful. Fond du Lac run by Mason Henschel, his first rushing touchdown of the season. 136 yards coming into the football game tonight on his 4th game. 5 yards a crack. That one goes for 7. And Henschel puts Fond du Lac back within striking distance on a Mason Henschel run, his first of the season. Shorter kick to the 20, up to the 25, 30-yard line. Fondy's special teams unit rips him down. Here comes the defense back up to the line of scrimmage. 7:58 left to play in the first half. Fond du Lac and Kimberly tonight. Radio Plus Video Sports. See the offense getting some work on the sidelines with DeAndre Williamson Jr. No, they paid the power bill. I promise. They're just doing the light effects up here. They got a lot of cool effects. Got the music going here from up here in the staff. Got Timmy Hansen, Golden Chops over there, PA, right? Everybody's dialed in tonight. The Beto family watching in from Kimberly. Glad to have you with us, guys. Appreciate that. Appreciate the kind words. Motion and a flip to the left side, and there's a flag, a little laundry on the field as flip jet sweep taken to the left-hand side by number 14, the receiver in motion, Carter Howard. And there looks to be a penalty against the Papermakers. They're going to push this thing back. A couple of different flags down, probably for the same penalty, illegal shift against Kimberly. Legal motion against Papermakers. They'll reset here. Let's take a peek again, Josh, if we can, at the Fox Valley Association Conference standings here. give you a picture of where both teams are at, right? You got North, Kaukauna, Kimberly, Neenah. Speaking of Kaukauna, Fondy sees them next week on the road. Then you have the rest of the teams in the FVA. And Fond du Lac at 0-3, Kimberly at 2-0, number one team in the state. Fondy banging with them, right? All right, we got Ellefson, works from the shotgun formation. He's going to hand off now, and that handoff was to Bell, number 28. And Bell gets another carry. Bell has 6 carries tonight. Just a short gain on the play. He'll take the football to the, what do they say, the 36? Yeah, gain of 4. Bell goes 16 tonight. Tonight's game brought to you in part by your Edward Jones financial advisors, Matt Moses, Jeff Wills, Robert Bruce, Patrick Elliston. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. See a slot to the upper side of your screen for the paper makers. On the bottom side, you see a wing. Now goes in motion, a touch. Ellefson now will reset. Ellefson throwing to the left-hand side. That's going to be caught by the wide receiver, Carter Howard. And Howard will get to about the, 41? Yeah, gain of 9 on the play. Yeah, it'll get close, but it's stopped shy by about 4 of the first down stick. So Howard's first completion, Ellefson's, or reception, I should say, first reception, Ellefson's fourth completion football game. He's got 40 yards and a touchdown, passing and throwing and rushing. Ellefson's got Bell behind him in the formation, offset to the right-hand side. Ellefson looking to pass. That's going to be almost caught, but incomplete. It'll fall down, and that was Aaron Cullen. And he's still on the turf right now. Cullen is stopped on the field and rips his helmet off right now and looks to be holding his chest, but officials are looking at him, as are the trainers. Back after this, Radio Plus Video Sports.
Cleaning your gutters is a pain, but ignoring them could ruin the value of your home. Gutter Helmet is the solution. Choose the perfect color to blend with your home, and our certified technicians will install Gutter Helmet in less than a day. Call Gutter Helmet today to never clean your gutters again.
Kendra is another great success story from Into the Woods Wellness of Fond du Lac.
Some of the services that I really love is they offer a salt booth, sauna, IV therapy, and vibration therapy. Those are some of my favorite. I was able to work with a coach, and we looked at what I need for myself and my body and my hormones, and we made a plan. Foods that I eat, the exercise that I need. You'll carry this knowledge with you forever.
Into the Woods Wellness of Fond du Lac.
So Cam's got some other scores. We'll get to his commentary in just a moment. The Kimberly Papermakers will punt for the first time tonight. Maddox Hermes is the punter. Carter Erdman is the long snapper. And here's the punt, and it'll take a Kimberly bounce. Fond du Lac is going to clear away, big Kimberly bounce, and that'll be covered up there at about the 17. So we've got 5:45 left to play in the first half. And Cam's got some other updates on scores.
Waupun currently leads Ripon 12-0 in the second quarter. St. Mary Springs is up 28-0 against Laconia in the second quarter.
All right. Thanks, Cam. Good job, buddy. And we are now joined by Dave Mikokavich, the Fond du Lac High School principal. Always a pleasure, buddy.
Hey, thanks for having me, Nick.
Yeah,
really
you bet. You bet. All right, so we've mentioned it during the broadcast here, Dave, and I'm sure the story is the same on the sidelines as it is up here. Henschel now to the right side of the offense. It's been the field position battle.
Yeah, you can't give them – the short fields, right? Inside the 40 on the first one, inside the 30 on the second one, and start at the 10-yard line. We're making it easy for them in that sense. So,
talked about the field position battle. We talked about the lack of mistakes that you can make against a team like this. It's not just limiting them, it's eliminating them and trying to survive.
Yeah, I mean, Kimberly is a very, very disciplined program. You have to play perfect in a lot of senses to win the game. No, but we got a cheap one, the duck that got out there, so hopefully we can get another one here.
Here's a pass. Incomplete. PI. Flag? No flag. Coverage by Kimberly's defense. And blanket coverage is near side by Landon Van Offren, the senior defensive back at 6'4", tall guy working in there here, Dave. But Fond du Lac had a nice drive that last time down the field, the big 38-yard completion to Connor Johnson. The penalty got him a little bit closer, and then that cashed it in. The crowd gets a little bit back into it. The energy might shift here, but
get that momentum. You got to keep that going here. They found a way to run the football a little bit there. Mason Henschel had some great runs, and hopefully you get a first down here and keep that momentum.
Here's the drop back, 3rd down and 8. They're going to try again to double coverage, and that is incomplete. Flag, no. Theo and number 24 in Resch over there, Chris Theo, 39. Brendan Resch, the free safety, dropped over, came over to help out Dave, and incomplete.
Yeah, it's a tough throw, right? It's a do or die throw in that setting, and you got to give the 16 a great effort there. But it's a tough thing to come up with. Your double coverage, you're trying to twist around to catch that.
This has been a story too. The punting. Let's see if, and that's part of a mental game too. Let's see if Scannell can kind of dial this thing in here. And he's going to kick it away, and that's a much better kick this time. Yeah, that's going to take a huge Fond du Lac bounce. It's still rolling, Dave.
I needed that to change field position. That's huge right now.
That looks like your drive. Done middle of the fairway,
absolutely.
baby.
A little draw. Let that thing run a little bit. If by draw you mean hard to the right, we're in good shape.
Well, it depends on what side you're looking at. All right, that was a much better kick, and just kind of a nice bounce down the fairway, kind of shift the field position game here, and let's see what the Fond du Lac defense can come up with.
And you come out, it's always a big game for us, right? And a lot of energy, a lot of nerves. Hopefully they're calmed down now. People can start to focus on doing their jobs, and we can chip away at this here as we get into the halftime.
Motion comes Kimberly. The feed is going to go to Flew, to the 40, to the 30. There goes Flew. He's gone. 10, 72 yards to the house for number 26, Keegan Flew. And I was waiting to say it. It's probably appropriate now. He flew down the field.
Yep. Yes, he did.
I won't quit my day job. 72 yards to the house. Flew has got a total of 86 yards tonight on 6 carries. This is a guy that averages season, Flew, 76 a game, 12.7 a crack, and he's really stepped up nicely, Flew has, with the absence of Marcus Doucette with that broken collarbone.
Yeah, he has, and he's proved his worth tonight for them.
Kick is away, it is up, and it is good. And Fond du Lac scores a touchdown, but they give it right back and spot him another one. 28-7, 4:27 left to play in the first half. Back after this, Radio Plus Video Sport.
Integrity Saw and Tool is a proud sponsor of Fond du Lac area sports. They wish the best of luck to all local teams this fall and winter. Integrity prides itself on being the fastest producer of high-quality cutting tools and providing the most reliable sharpening service in the industry. If you're looking for a challenging career with excellent benefits and a family atmosphere, contact the team at integritysaw.com. That's integritysaw.com.
Nick Rush, Dave Mikulkavich, Fond du Lac High School principal with us here. The head coach for Kimberly, Dave, is Chad Michaelwitz.
Yep, that is correct. At some point along the line, there was a little split in the family, I guess, from the story I've been told. But, yeah, we're related some way. There's not many people with the last name spelled. They spelled the exact same, just pronounce it a little differently.
Yeah.
So, yeah, people ask all the time. I'm assuming we're related somehow, but I've actually never met him outside of athletics. So.
Okay, all right. You knew I was going to bring that
I
up.
had to, right?
Get it out of the way right about now.
Yeah, I hear you. I get you.
All right, it's good. Big crowd here tonight, Dave.
Yeah, I got a great crowd. The community support is always great. It's greatly appreciated. So, that's going to land.
Oh, we got to scoop that one up. A live ball. He'll get it. Connor will at the 2. He'll get it past the 10. Forward momentum got him just shy of the 15 before a wave of white shirts pushed him back. So Fondy, you thought that would carry him into the end zone, but
yeah, just caught the nose of the football and stuck.
Yeah, it's like your approach shot on the green. Stick that thing and.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
I'm on a golf kick tonight.
There you go.
All right, see what the Fond du Lac Cardinals can do here offensively to try to put back a touchdown on the board. Coming up at the half. Holiday Automotive presents our halftime show. Talk about trivia on the way, too. First full week of school here, Dave. Things good?
Yeah, no, it's been a great 9 days. We're off to a wonderful start. The kids have been great. The staff has been wonderful. Great feel in the building right now, and we're going to keep that momentum going as we move into towards the middle of September here.
I'm sure you have stories. We'll save them, though. Williamson Jr. would put Johnson into motion. They're going to give it to Bingen. And Bingen's going to cut his way not much. Ellefson, he does it all. He's one of just a few that has played both ways for Kimberly. All-conference linebacker selection a season ago.
Yes. Yep.
Good player, good athlete.
Wonderful player. And has stepped up on the offensive side of the ball where they've needed a huge bunch of support, like you said, with the starting running back breaking his collarbone, and has found a way to be super productive on both sides of the ball for them.
And Pendleton, you know that name at the quarterback position for years with Kimberly. And trying to step in and some big shoes to fill. Play action for Williamson Jr. Dumps it over the middle for Johnson. Johnson, I want to point this out. If you look on your screen, Adrian Johnson wears number 4 at home, but number 6 away. That's how that rolls. Okay? Who's that number 4? Well, haven't seen him yet, number 4, because they're on the road. So, there you go. 3rd down and 12 at 3:33 left to play in the first half. What does Fondy need to do here, Dave? 3rd down and 12.
You're looking for some misdirection here. We've gotten where we've had success is where we've gotten them to flow in one direction and take advantage of that. Even the throw to Connor Johnson, you had the play action to going off to the right. He ran his double move off to the left. You get some individual coverage there, and he makes a play. We got to find a way to create those mismatches here. And now we need it for 13 yards.
Davis Johnson split out. They'll put Davis into motion, play fake it to him. They're going to dump it to the flats, and Bingen, nobody home. Ellefson was the first guy to him. And Kimberly's Eli Jansen was the defensive end on the right side of the defense, Dave. He cleaned him up.
It was a heck of a play by number 6 there. He really read that well, flowed exactly like he needed to. The missed opportunity there is on 2nd down. We had Johnson, in that flat area with some open space. We just weren't able to connect there.
Here's another punt. Try to get this one away as well. Scannell is back deep to punt from his own end zone. Swing of the right leg, and that's, again, much better kick and a spiraling kick and a fair catch called for.
That was a beautiful punt.
Yeah. Fair catch called for by number 14, Carter Howard, who doubles as a wideout, and the punt return man for the Kimberly Papermakers. And, you look at the return of Williamson in that role, Dave, and he opens it up not just through the air, but he opens other weapons around him up too.
Yeah, I mean he's had all the reps all summer, and with his athleticism and his ability to throw the football, it does make things easier for everyone around him. And hopefully we can take advantage of that here, get a stop here, and get into halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half and make a run at this.
28-7 Fondy trailing here on your Quest Interiors scoreboard. In motion, they fake it, play action. Here comes Ellefson, got hit as he throws down the middle, incomplete. Good coverage.
Very good coverage there by number 3 for us. Hunter King stayed with him stride for side and actually put some pressure on that time, make him get rid of that a little bit sooner than I think he wanted to. So,
safety drop back, King into coverage. Nice job. The pass was intended for Aaron Cullen, who's got the receiving touchdown tonight. 2nd down and 10 for the Papermakers. Papermakers score on average. It's a short sample, but 42 a game. They had the first game canceled this season. Kimberly did.
Yeah, second year in a row they've had that happen to them.
And there's Bell on the carry. Bell will get about 4. Stop. Number 7. Imadon over there on that right side of the defense to bring him down after a pickup. Like I said, of 4 yards on the play. Fondy's D comes up here with a stop. We'll see if they can get the football back.
Yeah, this would be another momentum swing for us if we can get a stop here. Just that confidence to keep building and go from there. So, especially get the ball chance. Maybe get a chance here to get some points on the board if you get a stop.
Kimberly, a team that gives up 7 a game. Fondy scores about 11 a game and gives up 26 a game. But this is the 3rd time in 4 weeks that Fond du Lac has played a top 10 team in the state of Wisconsin in Division 1.
Yeah, the schedule has done us no favors. That's for sure. And you know, that's not an excuse though, right? You got to go out and you got to execute. You got to be able to perform. And I think if you were to ask, Coach Pluker or any of the coaches, they would tell you that they've had opportunities. They've moved the football effectively pretty much in every game that they've played this year so far and just haven't been able to finish those drives at the end. Appleton North, it's a 7-7 football game. You drive all the way down the field. You're at the 1 yard line. You have a motion penalty that puts you back to the 6, and then you end up missing a field goal. And it just completely switched the momentum of the game because Appleton North comes out and scores, and it's really hard then at that point. This is an outstanding conference, and you played Sussex, who was in the state finals last year. You played Marquette, who won the state championship last year. So it's never easy, but we gotta execute.
See if the defense can execute and step up here. 3rd down and 6. Ball resting at the 48. Kimberly in Fond du Lac territory. Rushes on and he goes down. There's a stop.
Aiden Kester with the sack.
Number 0, Aiden Kester came up with a big-time hit.
You talk about that. You talk about one guy stepping up and making a play in a very, very crucial situation, and Aiden Kester comes up and makes a big sack there to make the Papermakers punt here and hopefully swing that momentum. You see the sideline start to get after a little bit.
Yeah, momentum has shifted just a touch here into Fond du Lac's favor. It's 4th down and 13. Ball is at the 45-yard line. We'll keep it right here. Coming up at the half. Holiday Automotive Highlight Show. We'll recap the scoring for you in case you just joined us. Also, Taco Bell has our trivia question, too. And we'll go down to the field. Bring you some coverage, possibly of some bands and different things like that here. But, the band is rocking here, Dave. It looks good out here.
No, this is, like we talked about, this is a beautiful facility. We got an amazing crowd here tonight, and, hopefully we got some things turning around on the field for us.
All right. Connor Johnson back deep to receive the punt. Again, the punter and the kicker is Maddox Hermes. Number 8, Carter Erdman, is the long snapper for the Papermakers. Swing of the right leg, and that's going to angle to Johnson, who calls for a fair catch at the 15. 16 will give him. Spot that. All right, Dave, you're the play caller for the next couple here.
Yeah.
You come out?
I think you come out, you see if you can get an easy completion. You know what I mean? Everything we've been throwing lately has been 25, 30 yards down the field. What you hope to get here is something easy, get some confidence going. Yeah, exactly. Get your pace picked up. You saw it, on the touchdown drive. We got a big chunk gain there of that 38-yard pass, and then everything just momentum kept rolling. You got Kimberly on their heels a little bit. They had to start guessing on what we were going to do. You started to run the football. So something easy here, I think, would be ideal.
Okay, we've got 3 wide receivers split to the wide side of your screen. That's the bottom. We've got 2 up at the top of your screen. Empty backfield for DeAndre Williamson. Play fake, dumping it right side for Johnson. Yep, the tight end. And there's an easy completion there.
Get a rhythm.
Yep, that'll get 12.
With the defense Kimberly's playing in this, you're going to get man-to-man coverage with one safety over the top. You're going to be able to get some of those underneath drags, some of those slants, something easy, hopefully chip away at this. And with the time, the clock stops every time you get that first down to at least get reset. So
Williamson Jr.'s got 64 yards through the air. Johnson's first catch of the night. Davis into motion now for the Cardinals. They're going to throw right side now, and there's another easy completion for Johnson. Connor Johnson this time. All right. Gain of what, 7? 71 yards for Williamson Jr. Johnson's third. He's quick. He runs good routes, as does Johnson. He's got 55 yards in receiving. That's his third catch of the night.
You know, in this setting, DeAndre's a young quarterback. Getting him something easy, getting him some confidence is going to be huge.
Quick pass to the right side again for Johnson. He's got a Fondy first down, and he's into the Kimberly bench. Gets out of bounds again. Stops the clock. Gets a Fondy first down. They move the sticks and chains. Presented by Anderson Jones Real Estate Company. Call them, then call the movers. So a gain of 6 on the play for Connor Johnson.
Another nice high percentage throw. No throw's ever easy, right, in the game, but high percentage throw, and they're moving the football again, you know?
Same formation, 5 wides, 3 at the bottom, 2 at the top. Empty backfield, stepping up, throwing down the middle, and that's hauled in by Connor Johnson to the 39-yard line. And Fondy on the move on a gain, Dave, of 18.
Yeah, another nice throw. Great route by Johnson over the seam. He goes up and gets it between 2, takes the contact. Nice play.
79 yards for Johnson. Here's Williamson Jr. to the right side. Fondy's got another completion there. And who got that? Johnson again.
Yep.
Right side. Doesn't get much, but nice little gain there.
We got one timeout left here, so you gotta be quick. You don't want to rush because you want to take advantage of all this, but you got to be quick here in what we're calling and how we're moving.
Shotgun formation. Got Henschel in the slot to the top side. Formation now for the Cardinals. Looking Henschel's direction. Now he's going to find Johnson. Connor Johnson down to the 20.
Very nice. Good
Gain
route
of
by Connor
18.
Johnson.
You bet. Gain of 18 yards for the Cardinals. They go quick up to the line. 15 seconds left to play. Clock it. Okay.
Probably got 2 plays, maybe 3, depending on what you run here. And, the idea here is you got to get points on the board, right? You want that momentum going in. You move the ball effectively here. You've pushed it, they started at the 16.
Yep.
So you've got about 75 yards in offense here on this drive alone. You want to come away with this with some points.
97 receiving for Johnson. He's had last 3 grabs for the Fond du Lac Cardinals.
Connor Johnson's our guy at wide receiver. He stepped up today. He's made plays, and hopefully that continues.
And you knew he was good last year. He was opposite another good one, Kelvin Mullins.
Absolutely. And Delsky caught a lot of passes.
Yeah.
They had a lot of offensive weapons that were seniors, and Connor has really taken that opportunity to learn and develop, and really has shined this year in that lead role for us.
Let's keep it here. Kimberly calls a timeout. That was their final timeout. You see Scannell warming up here on the sidelines for a possible field goal. Good coverage by Ron Lindgren with that zoom-in cam. So reset here, Dave. Fondy has a timeout left. Kimberly's got none left. But if you're Fond du Lac here, keep in mind you do have that timeout, but are you hoping for out patterns, sideline patterns?
You're trying to run something and get out of bounds, or you're going to the end zone. That's the only way here. You don't want to, if you have to use the timeout, obviously you want to. Can't take a sack. That's going to be the biggest thing in this setting.
Williamson's got an empty backfield. See if the Fondy defensive line can hold max protection here. Williamson will step up, elude defenders. He's on the move. Williamson's going to take off with it. Got to get out of bounds, and he does. All right, 6 seconds left.
You're really down to probably having to kick it at this point. If he doesn't, depending on the pass, or you're going to the end zone. One of the 2 things is happening here.
The football right now is going to be still at the 21-yard line, so no gain on the play for Williamson Jr. on his third rushing attempt. 6 seconds left. A timeout does remain. Receivers all over the place. 5 wide for the Cardinals behind an empty back set. Here's Williamson Jr. He's going to throw to the end zone, and that is hauled in. Incomplete, though. And that's how the half ends. That was intended for Davis on the far side.
Davis does a nice job of going up and getting it. It just was he was out of bounds. And that's a tough end of the half here if this is what happens. Referees seem to be talking about it.
Yeah. Officials are looking here if there's any time left.
Oh, penalty on the Cardinals called the legal shift.
Yep. That'll be declined. So that's the end of the half, Dave.
End of the half, but ending in a positive manner for us, moving the football pretty well. Maybe we found something here we can have some success with in the second half.
And maybe that continued thought process of getting in the rhythm, short passes, 5, 6, 7 yard chunks.
Yep.
Going to run that, run a screen, couple of screens, get a rhythm going, and then maybe try one over the top.
Set them up for that move, right? You know what I mean? Kind of like you said, high percentage passes. Get some of those runs going again and use that play action, then maybe to take a shot down the field at some point here in the second half.
All right, we are going to take a break. Thanks a lot, buddy.
Appreciate it as always.
Good job. Thank you. That's Dave Mikulkavich, and he's the principal here at Fond du Lac High School. The Cardinals trail 28-7 to the Kimberly Papermakers. We are going to take a timeout, and we'll come back after this. Radio Plus Video Sports.
When you hire the attorneys with the Everson Law Office, you're getting more than professional presentation. The attorneys at Everson Law Office are committed to excellence and have been successfully representing their clients since 2005. Practicing business law, estate planning, probate, guardianships, and real estate, they work closely with their clients, providing exceptional legal services that are catered specifically to their needs. Call attorney William Everson at 920-922-7113 or go to everson-law.com.
Dedication, training, giving 100%. Back in Action proudly supports high school athletes on and off the field. From physical and occupational therapy to pre- and post-orthopedic surgery to work-related and sports injuries, the staff at Back in Action is trained and dedicated to your treatment, recovery, and return to the lifestyle you're looking for. With locations in Fond du Lac, Kewaskum, Mayville, and New Holstein, Back in Action has a one-on-one approach that's second to none. Learn more at backinactionrehab.com.
Fond du Lac Credit Union knows that we all have many different goals that we want to achieve in life, like paying off debt or planning your dream wedding. We also know that sometimes unfortunate things can happen that are out of our control, like car trouble or a broken washer and dryer. For all of your personal needs, Fond du Lac Credit Union has personal loans customized just for you. Wherever you are in life, Fond du Lac Credit Union can help get you to where you want to be. For more information, simply visit fdlcu.com or stop in today.
Here at the Wellness Way Fond du Lac, we disrupt the standard approach to healthcare. We understand that common is not normal, and unlike the restrictive healthcare mentality, we dig deeper to find answers to life-restricting health challenges. While focusing on overcoming interference in the body, we go beyond symptom-based care and address your unique physiology, allowing your mind and body to find its way to better health. You don't need to merely get through every day, but rather take control of your life and, more importantly, your health. The Wellness Way Fond du Lac. Do health differently.
Welcome back to the Holiday Automotive Highlight Show, presented by Holiday Automotive. Worth the trip. Thanks so much to Holiday Automotive. Interstate 41, Highway 23, Fond du Lac. You see on the wide shot on your screen, the Fond du Lac Marching Band is setting up for their performance, and I'm pretty sure that we'll have Ron Lindgren, our chief camera operator down there, doing some close-up video footage of the marching band getting set up for halftime here. From what I do understand, JFL, junior football, will be recognized as well here at the half. So I guess Josh and Cam, when you have 3 home games, you got to pile in everything you got, right? Fond du Lac's on the road next week. They're in Kaukauna, right? And then we'll have the homecoming matchup against against Oshkosh West, and that will come your way coming up in a few weeks. Again, Appleton East, I should say, a few weeks from right now. So there you have it. All right, got the marching band set and ready to go. And when we come back, we'll recap the first half after this Radio Plus Video Sports.
Brock Fleischer here with Homestead Realty. I know that buying and selling a home can be stressful. I'm here to help. Are you ready to sell? I have buyers waiting for a home just like yours. Are you looking to buy? I can sell any home that's on the market, and I'm here to get you pre-approved to purchase, along with finding the best loan and lender for your situation. I'll even go as far as arranging movers. For an easier real estate transaction, give me a call. Brock Fleischer, 920-960-0555.
We need play at all ages and stages of life to keep us and our communities healthy and happy and full of energy and excitement. At Burke, development, research, design, innovation, wellness, and connection guide us each and every day and help us bring the highest level of play to the communities we serve. Play gives us the power to connect. It tells us anything is possible and that we are always capable. The time is now to play.
National Exchange Bank Field at Cardinals Stadium. Let's send things down to the field for the marching band halftime performance. Here we go.
down there.
Welcome back into your Holiday Automotive Halftime Show presented by Holiday Automotive. Worth the trip as we are bringing you live coverage of the Fondy Marching Band and their marching band performance here at National Exchange Bank Field at Cardinals Stadium. We'll take a break, short timeout, and come back after this. Radio Plus Video Sports.
For over 120 years, Bristol Morgan Bank has served central Wisconsin communities. We're still here, not just as your financial partner, but as a community partner. Communities change over time. They grow, your business grows, your family priorities change. This is why, over the years, we've adapted to the needs of our customers, offering digital tools for convenience, scheduling in-person appointments where and when it works for you, designing products to impact your financial future, because that's what community banks do.
People have a reluctance to go see the dentist. It's an easy thing to put off or avoid altogether. But one visit to the caring professionals at Fondy Family Dental will change the way you think about the dentist. They provide quality family dental services to all ages in a happy, honest, and efficient manner that teaches and involves you on your custom plan. If you don't have insurance, ask about their new membership plan that can save you money. Call or schedule online today at fondyfamilydental.com.
Scotty's Auto Works for affordable auto care, from tires and alignments to routine auto maintenance. Trust the guys at Scotty's Auto Works, next to Pump and Pantry, Fond du Lac.
All right, welcome back into the Holiday Automotive Highlight Show. Again, presented by Holiday Automotive. Worth the trip. Fond du Lac Cardinals are trailing 28-7 on your Quest Interiors scoreboard, and the Fond du Lac Cardinals led in receiving by Connor Johnson, 6 catches, 97 yards, 11 completions for DeAndre Williamson Jr., 113 yards through the air. Henschel with 4 carries for a total of 25 yards and 1 touchdown. Williamson Jr., 3 carries for -3 yards. Johnson with a carry for 1 yard. Bingen with a couple of carries for 0 yards. For Kimberly, Ellefson, rushing-wise, 2 carries for 16. Flew with 6 carries for 86 yards and a tutty. Bell with 7 carries for 20 yards and a touchdown. Cullen with an 11-yard touchdown grab. Howard, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And Ellefson, 4 completions for a total of 40 yards, and he does have a touchdown. How we got to a score of 28-7. Kimberly, 6:01 left to go in quarter number 1, and Ellefson, 6-yard run, 5 plays, 40 yards, made it 7-0. Then with 1:03 left to play in the first quarter, Bell, a 2-yard touchdown run on a 7-play, 25-yard drive, made it 14-0. That was after Fond du Lac gave them a couple of easy field position opportunities. 21-0 on 11:45 left to go in the second. Cullen, 11-yard touchdown reception by Ellefson. That was after the Williamson Jr. punt. Got a 72-yard run by Flew, again making it 28-7. Let's recognize now on the field the Fondy Junior football program. Pretty cool for those kids to come flying out here, of course. And lights are on, and the Fondy Junior football team is on the field right now, and hopefully pretty soon we'll see these young kids playing under the Friday night lights. Look at them all. Here they come. Getting recognized out there. All right, here they come. There's a bunch of them down there as well. A bunch of coaches down there too. Some on-the-field shots for all the junior football players. My son Henry plays flag football through the Y, not available for tackle football yet, not to the 5th grade, right? But he's already eyeing up that program and what could come of it. And here come the rest of the Fondy Junior football program. Here we go. All right, there we go. Maybe a nice tight shot on all those kids. And there we go. See a bunch of them out there. Nice. The red team, the black team, all representing Fond du Lac so well. Congratulations on your seasons, guys. The Fondy Junior football kids. Look at them all, huh? All right. That's pretty cool. Get a chance to run on the field here. Part of the varsity program. Varsity game tonight. All right. Let's take a peek at your Taco Bell trivia question. Taco Bell, again, with locations East and West Johnson Street. Order your favorite Taco Bell menu items online. Pick it up at the drive-thru. Taco Bell locations live mas. Need to know the two teams that won and split the Fox Valley Association Conference Championship last year. Again, need to know the two teams that split the Fox Valley Association Conference Championship from a season ago. Email address is rpvideosports@gmail.com. Again, that's rpvideosports@gmail.com. We'd love to hear from you and your chance to win a little Taco Bell tonight. rpvideosports@gmail.com. What two teams split the Fox Valley Association Conference Championship a season ago? Let's kick it up to the press box here after we take a break on Radio Plus Video Sports.
In 1925, Winnebago Lutheran Academy opened their doors to the first class of Vikings. For the last 99 years, WLA has offered a welcoming and safe environment for our students to learn and grow. We are continually blessed with a dedicated faculty and staff who inspire our students in their academic pursuits and, most importantly, in their spiritual lives. As we begin our 100th year of education, we look back on all the blessings we have received from God and acknowledge the grace upon grace He has provided. Thank you, Fond du Lac and surrounding communities, for 100 years of continuous support.
Planning to build? Whether it's a new home, remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your visions to reality. You need Pinot. After all, we've been doing it for over 45 years. To start your next project, go to www.rapinno.com and you'll learn about the Pinot difference. Pinot, build better for future generations.
Today's game is brought to you by Edward Jones and these area Edward Jones financial advisors. Robert Bruce, located at 976 East Johnson Street. Patrick Elistad, located at 560 Fond du Lac Avenue. Matt Moses. And Jeff Wills, located at 649 Fond du Lac Avenue. Good luck to all athletes in today's game. Edward Jones, making sense of investing.
Fond du Lac Cardinals again trail 28-7 on your Quest Interiors scoreboard. Looking for a winner, and that winner is Tim Holtzman. Kaukauna and Kimberly, yeah, they split the Fox Valley Association Conference Championship a season ago as you take a look at the last season slide. Kimberly split with Kaukauna before the Fox Valley Association championship there, made a level 4 before falling to Marquette. Papermakers 8 titles, 8 state championships. Last one came 2 years ago in 2022. Kimberly won 5 consecutive titles, 2013 through 2017. So there you have it with our statistics. Fond du Lac Cardinals, Kimberly Papermakers. Take a timeout. Coming back with the second half after this.
At Camera Casino, we are making magic happen. If you have a lot of slides sitting at home, we can magically put them on a CD for you. Need a different lens? We can fix that.
If you need something to carry all of your equipment, watch this. Oh, sometimes smaller is better.
Whether you're looking for cameras, tripods, or accessories, Camera Casino can make magic happen for you.
Here at Pizza Ranch, we believe in happy accidents, like in 1964, when a Buffalo, New York restaurant owner accidentally bought chicken wings instead of chicken necks. The 60s were a crazy time. Well, decades later, and the mistake-turned masterpiece is now at Pizza Ranch. Introducing our new traditional and boneless chicken wings, tossed in our signature sauces. 2 more ways to get the country's best chicken available for carryout and delivery. Maybe it wasn't an accident after all, just delicious fate. Pizza Ranch.
The time is now to get more truck or SUV for your buck and score enticing offers during Wisconsin's best 2024 clear-out sale, like thousands below MSRP on Ford F-150, or lock in 0.9% 5-year financing on top of our low simplified price on many Ford favorites.
Humble, friendly, and amazingly helpful. That's Holiday's culture.
Come take a test drive, find yours, and drive it home today from Holiday Ford, Fond du Lac.
It's worth the trip.
Planning to build? Whether it's a new home, remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your visions to reality. You need Pinot. After all, we've been doing it for over 45 years. To start your next project, go to www.rapinno.com and you'll learn about the Pinot difference. Pinot, build better for future generations.
Every customer can be a Signature Home customer. I think that's what Signature Homes does really well, is that we can touch not only the customer who's building for the first time, but also the customers that know what they want and want to pull pieces of other property that they've lived in and loved. And you can really trust that we know what we're doing and that we have 30 years of experience in the market doing it with quality craftsmanship and a lot of style and design. And at the end, we get a chance to walk them through and see their smiling faces, and we know that we've achieved our goal.
We are back here at Cardinal Stadium, National Exchange Bank Field, as we need some help for the Fondy faithful for their Cardinals, trailing 28-7 tonight. Let's hear you, Fondy. Let's go! Back with a second half right after this.
Sargento has definitely given me some opportunities. I am able to live in a beautiful place like this, able to pursue all my passions and hobbies. They want us to have a good quality of life.
This is Craig Larson, sales manager with locally owned Dufresne Moving and Storage. Moving is very important to me, and I take pride in making sure our clients are happy with their overall experience at a reasonable cost and done in a high quality manner. We have a crew that is dedicated on taking care of your stuff. Call me today for an estimate at 1-800-425-MOVE or visit us at DufresneMoving.com. Dufresne Moving and Storage of Fond du Lac, making your move and storage of goods simple.
When you hire the attorneys with the Everson Law Office, you're getting more than professional presentation. The attorneys at Everson Law Office are committed to excellence and have been successfully representing their clients since 2005. Practicing business law, estate planning, probate, guardianships, and real estate, they work closely with their clients, providing exceptional legal services that are catered specifically to their needs. Call attorney William Everson at 920-922-7113 or go to everson-law.com.
All right. Will Sport did a lot of the coverage. Lights here at Cardinal Stadium, National Exchange Bank Field. I have to catch my breath flying up those stairs, I'm telling you. A lot of stairs. I talked with Timmy Hansen before the game. We're going to have tight calves. Tight calves tomorrow morning, I'm telling you. A lot of stairs here. Beautiful. Fond du Lac is going to kick off here. Cardinals will kick it from right to left across your video screen. It's going to angle to the out-of-bounds line. And Kimberly is going to start with decent field position. So we see the Kimberly offense to begin the second half. I'll give Josh a moment to bring that up on the screen. Thank you. Braden Ellefson, of course, quarterback. And we saw Flew at that running back position with a pretty good first half. 6 carries, 86 yards, and that 72-yard scamper to the house, making it 28-7. Fond du Lac was down 21-0. They got it closer, 21-7. Then flew down the field, making it 28-7. So Fondy got a tutty and gave it right back. See what adjustments Fond du Lac did at the half to come out here in the second half of play. We see the defense answer it on first down right away. And good job defensively by Fond du Lac as I flip my sheet over and find that Guardian Harris made a stop there. Gain of just a couple on the play. Going to bring up second down and 8. Thanks to Dave Mikulkavich, joined us for some more color commentary earlier tonight. Now he's down there, kind of patrolling, getting some things taken care of. Making sure things are okay downfield side and on the sidelines here. Ellefson's going to throw to the left-hand side. Ellefson's pass. That's a first down. Diving near the midfield marker is Carter Howard, who is a wide receiver and the return man. That's Howard's second catch of the night. That's good enough for a Kimberly first down. The 35-yard line gets it to the 49. Gain of 14 on the play. He's got 23 receiving yards. And that is Ellefson's 5th completion football game. He's got 54 yards through the air and that touchdown. And here's a handoff to the left-hand side of the defense. There is a stop. Guardian Harris in again. And Flew was the ball carrier that time for the Papermakers. White shirts pushing forward, but no gain on the play. Second down and 10 from the 49. Ball is spotted just shy of Fond du Lac territory. Yep, Kimberly and Kaukauna split the Fox Valley last year. Fondy was the only team to beat Kaukauna last year, and Kimberly fell to Kaukauna as well. And there's a rush on, gets away, fires it downfield, and incomplete. Boy, oh boy, Fond du Lac was wreaking havoc. And that was Rhett Havaka making a big-time pressure situation. Coming up between the third and fourth quarter, by the way, we'll have our Lens Truck Center Athlete of the Week. Going to announce that and give you a hint. It's from the Wisconsin Flyway Conference. So have an opportunity to bounce around to different teams in the conference and the Flyway and the Fox Valley Association. Even the East Central coming up here, or the Central. South Central, I should say now. They've reshifted and renamed a conference or two. Flew is going to take it now. He'll get met by the Fond du Lac Cardinals on third down and 10. And nice stop there by Fondy's D. Number 95 in there for the Cardinals. That is Ty Pate. And Pate makes a stop there. Fond du Lac's defense holds. It's 4th down and 8. After the 2-yard run. And a nice stop of the momentum. Fond du Lac rushing it up the middle. Gets the kick away. Fair catch called for. It takes a big bounce, and it'll be down. Wow. That'll be inside the 1. What a play. What a play. And the Fond du Lac faithful not happy with that call. They thought it might have went. No, that was just an outstanding special team opportunity by Kimberly. And that will be inside the 1. So 9:24 left to play. Fond du Lac trailing again, 28-7. Cardinals do have the football back here. You see Davis on your screen there. Rhett Havaka is going to come out in this set for the Fond du Lac Cardinals. Offense back on the field. Offense, you got to think they got some momentum after they moved the ball the last drive of the first half. Just didn't cash in. Shotgun, play fake. Williamson Jr. to air it out into coverage, and that is up. And it's hauled in. What a catch by Connor Johnson. A 31-yard strike. And they moved the sticks and chains. Presented by Anderson Jones Real Estate Company. Call them, then call the movers. What a catch. 128 yards through the air. But he went back to his steady. 143 for Williamson Jr. Back to his steady and hauled it in that time. Yeah, what a catch. Great catch. Double wides. Actually, 3 wide receivers top of your screen. Maybe you want a high percentage pass here. Nope, a quarterback run for Williamson Jr. He's got some real estate. Here he goes to the 40. He's up to midfield. He's down to the 45-40, 35-30. Shoved out of bounds. Fond du Lac with an empty backfield. You thought a pass was coming because out of that formation, they've done so many passes, so many high performance passes. But that time, he'll take it to the 32-yard line. What a big-time run for the Cardinals. You total that up, Cam, I think you got about 35 yards on that. And here's Williamson Jr. with another take, and this time along the right-hand side. And doesn't get much. And see Hanlon there to bring him down. Sawyer Hanlon escorts him down again. And Williamson Jr., that was only his 4th carry of the evening, but that one goes for a bunch. And Williamson Jr. to throw right side. He's got Davis. Davis covered up there as he crosses to about the 36. And that's Davis's, let's see, 2nd catch. Gain of 6 yards. 3rd down and 3. Fondy needs one here. Receivers split out both ways for the Cardinals. Williamson Jr. In motion goes Henschel. Williamson Jr. got tied up. Oh boy. He got tied up by Hanlon. Hanlon came all the way through. He busted through the block. And there was, it looked for a slow play to develop. And it's 4th down. They lost a couple on that play. Lost 2. Boy, that's what you didn't want to see. All right, it's 4th down and 5. Empty back set. Williamson Jr. rolls to the right side. He's going to throw down the field. End zone. Incomplete. Oh, almost Johnson. That was a miraculous effort. Would have been a spectacular catch by Connor Johnson on a one-hander, but it's tied up, incomplete. So Kimberly will take over. 1st and 10, 27-yard line. Let's take a look at maybe some of the history behind these two teams. And beat Fondy 22-21. Kimberly did last year. Fondy beat Kimberly at Fruth 31-21. That was a couple of years ago before they fell to them in the playoffs. Wildcat formation now for the Papermakers, as Bell is the ball carrier. And when they do that Wildcat, 9 times out of 9, they're going to run with it. That one will go for 7. 7 yards for Bell. Bell's got 29 on 9 carries tonight. And still, now this is Flew from the Wildcat. He takes it. He'll go to the left-hand side, run behind the line. Havaka, Guardian Harris, and a host of others to bring him down. It's 3rd down. No. Did he get the first? He did, yeah. They'll give him the first. So gain of 3 yards and a Kimberly first down. Flew's got 41 on the ground with that touchdown. Longest run for, I'm sorry, I got to read my writing better. He's got 91. I thought that didn't look right. 91 for him. Longest run of his night was that 72-yarder. Kimberly keeps it on the ground here with under 5:50 left to play. And Bell with the ball carry again. And they're just going to be content kind of grounding this thing down here. And 2nd down and 7. Ellefson back in there at quarterback. Ellefson now will try the right-hand side of the offense, and he'll cut his way into Fond du Lac territory, and he's gone. There goes Ellefson. 60 yards to the house. It's 34-7. Ellefson, 60-yard run. He's got 76 on the night, and now his second rushing touchdown of the football game. And Ellefson with his, fourth rushing touchdown of the season. And he's averaging 6.5 a crack, but not tonight. Kick is away. Holder is Reed Lindenberg. Long snapper Carter Erdman. Maddox Hermes kick is on the way, and it'll sail up. And it's 35-7. Back after this, Radio Plus Video Sports.
Okay, let's start with some clouds, some mountains over there, and finally a river. Hey, Dad, look.
Looks like the perfect spot.
American Family Insurance is here to protect your family on the road with the Travel Peace of Mind package.
American Family Insurance.
Visit Brad Tagle Petra today in Fond du Lac or Ripon.
So the same scenario that was last year is most likely going to play out this year, as Fond du Lac is going to have to play Kaukauna at 0-4 and backs against the wall. But the Cardinals, long way to go in this one yet. About halfway through the third quarter. But long way to go in the fourth quarter yet. But 35-7 in favor of the Papermakers. Swing of the right leg. And 5 up to the 10-yard line is Connor Johnson, and he'll get it to the 30. You see Fond du Lac coming up to the line of scrimmage. You just take a look at the play chart. Fond du Lac has done more plays, but Kimberly hasn't had to complete more plays because they haven't had the opportunity because they've been on a short field. Short field troubles again for Fond du Lac. It doomed them as they spotted the Papermakers, a 21-0 lead. And Fond du Lac's offense back out and wide. Wide receivers up and bottom of your screen. And we've got Williamson Jr. will give it to Bingen. Bingen's got a lane. Bingen will cut it up to the 40. So a nice run by Fond du Lac's Bingen. And it's a Fondy first down. They move the sticks and chains. Presented by Addison Jones Real Estate Company. Call them, then call the movers. Cam's going to take a peek if he could at some of the other scores going on. I know that Springs was up big over Laconia in their flyaway conference matchup. We'll get to his update in a moment here. From the 40-yard line, motion comes near side for Johnson. DeAndre keeps himself. He'll get 4. Cam, what do you got?
Yeah, St. Mary Springs currently leads 49-7 over Laconia, while WLA is down 34-8 to Lamira.
All right, thanks, buddy. Appreciate that. With 4 minutes, what a change left to play here in the third quarter. We've got a 35-7 football game in favor of the Papermakers. Bingen in motion. Bingen will get it faked to from DeAndre Williamson Jr. He'll keep. Nice tackle by number 42 for the Papermakers, and that's going to be Jackson Dietrich. First time we've called his name here tonight. And he kind of substituting and rolling into the lines here. And a 6 on the play. Williamson Jr.'s got a total of 50 yards tonight. Receivers all over for the Cardinals. Quick pass to Johnson, makes a guy miss. He's got a Fondy first down. And that'll get into Kimberly territory. They move the sticks and chains again. Presented by Anderson Jones Real Estate Company. All right. Sam Warner checking into the broadcast. Big shout out to Dave Mikulkavich and also Dawn Kuhn. Saw Dawn a little bit earlier. She's down on the sidelines here. Getting it done, grinded all week and still out there supporting the community. Alex Tryon checking in as well here tonight. Got a bunch of people on our chat as well. Can bring that up. A lot of viewers tonight. Thank you. Appreciate you. Motion. And a stop. For Fond du Lac, we saw Ben Kolb into this ball game for the first time tonight. It's going to be a false start against the Cardinals. Going to push it back 5 yards. Reset this thing at the 46-yard line. And Fond du Lac will continue this drive. First down and 15 with 2:28 left to play in the third quarter. And Fondy trailing to the number 1 team in the state of Wisconsin, Division I. Twins both ways. Johnson up on the line in the tight end formation. There goes Davis in motion for Williamson. Pump fake, now rolls to the left-hand side. He'll take off and tuck. Gets it back into Kimberly territory near the original line of scrimmage. Second down coming up. Taking a look at some of the other divisions as far as who's ranked. Rice Lake, number 1 in Division 2. Division 3, Notre Dame. Division 4, West Salem. Columbus, local team in there, Division 4 ranking. Division 5, Wrightstown is 1, but St. Mary Springs, number 3 in Division 5. They haven't lost yet, and they're up big tonight over Laconia. Here's Williamson Jr. over the middle. He's got Johnson. Adrian Johnson, the tight end, for a Fondy first down. Move the sticks and chains, presented by Anderson Jones Real Estate Company. Again, Williamson Jr. completes his 13th pass of the night. It goes down to the 37, a gain of 13. He's got 156 tonight, and that is Johnson's second reception. He's got 25 yards receiving. Bingen in motion for the Cardinals. They give it to Bingen on the right end around. Bingen will cut up. Get it to the 30 on the jet sweep. Mondovi, number 1 in Division 6. Division 7, Potosi Cassville checks in at number 1. Cambria Friesland is number 9 in that division as well. But Fond du Lac for the 4th consecutive week playing a Division 1 top 10 school. Kimberly's 1 here, we know that. Marquette, Milwaukee Marquette is 9. Sussex Hamilton, who they played in week 1, they are number 10. DeAndre Williamson loses helmet for a moment. And be a gain of 4. Cardinals first down. Under a minute to play here in the third quarter. Other games tonight. Omro is in North Fond du Lac. Camel Sports in Mayville tonight. Hortonville and Appleton East. Kimberly in Fond du Lac, of course. Who else? Appleton North and Oshkosh West. Johnson Creek and Lourdes. Dodgeland, Palmyra Eagle, Westfield and Parkview Albany. Cambria Friesland and Randolph. That's a good one tonight. And Ripon trailing Waupun. Waupun lost last week to Wisconsin Dells at home. They're again on the road in Ripon. Ingalls Field, a beautiful facility there. We say Johnson Johnson at quarterback now for Davis. Right side, Xavier Davis. Try that right side. He's tackle by Tyler Williamson after a brief 1-yard scoot by Davis. First carry for him. That'll be the end of the quarter. Take a break, and when we come back, it's the fourth quarter. Radio Plus Video Sports, but this break is sponsored by Lens Truck Center, and they salute our area athletes, and we have our Lens Truck Center Athlete of the Week. Check it out. Congratulations to our latest Lens Truck Center Athlete of the Week from Radio Plus Video Sports.
So I'm in basketball, football, and then track, and had a pretty good off-season lifting, and then we also did a lot of speed work with Coach Hilbert. We had 3 rivers come in. We had a speed camp, so that was pretty good.
All right.
I would just say experience. We have some young guys coming in to fill spots, so I think they'll have to adapt for the first couple of games and learn how to play their new positions and just, kind of figure out how all the puzzle pieces fit together for our team.
Okay.
Yeah, so on offense, I'll be playing running back, kind of our wing position in the wing T offense. And then defensively, I'll be playing free safety again this year. Okay. Looking at playing a sport in college, either football or basketball, so I'm kind of just keeping my options open, trying to see where that goes.
Each week, Lens Truck Center of Fond du Lac salutes an area student athlete. Again, congratulations to our Athlete of the Week from Lens Truck and Radio Plus Video Sports. Start of the fourth quarter. Back to action here. Williamson Jr. is going to get ripped down. And that's a good play by the defensive unit. Tyler Hinn, number 98, makes a stop in there. And Eli Jansen as well. That's a loss of 6 yards. Clock ticking down in this one. And 3rd down and 15. Again, starters still on the field right now. In motion goes Henschel. They play fake to Henschel. Williamson on the move. He'll dump it back to Henschel, and Henschel ripped down at the 35 after a loss of 4. So Dietrich in on the stop as Henschel lost 4, and it's 4th down and 15, and Fondy looks to go here. All right, Williamson Jr. will stand at the 40, rushes on a free blitz, and that's incomplete. Yeah, nobody blocked, I should say, Landon Van Offeren. He came free on the blitz on that far side. Boy, oh boy. And Williamson Jr. just chucked it because he would have got decked if he would have hung on to that one. But Van Offeren from the outside linebacking position on that right side or left side of the offense just came untouched. So 35-7. Kimberly still well in control of this one. Thanks to all of our wonderful sponsors that get Radio Plus Video Sports on the air. And, of course, they include your Edward Jones financial advisors, Robert Bruce, Matt Moses, Jeff Wills, Patrick Ellisted. Edward Jones making sense of investing, and there's another big run into Fond du Lac territory, and that will be Bell on the carry. And Bell gets a gain of 15 yards. And Bell's got a total of 47 on the night tonight. Our Fox Valley Savings Bank post-game show will follow tonight's broadcast. Looking for a loan with no hassle? They can help at Fox Valley Savings Bank. Coming up, your Marion University turning point of the game. BCI Burke player of the game as well. We'll get to that. AirTech talks about our next game broadcast, too. Wildcat formation for Flew. And Flew gets to the 41. Gain of 9 for Flew. Flu's got, a hundo now. That'll put him at the century mark for the ball game. Flu's got a touchdown tonight. Coming up next week, Fond du Lac is in Kaukauna. See a shot of the Fond du Lac sidelines there. Great camera work tonight. Want to thank Ron Lindgren on the field cam. Thank Ike Holtzman and Kerry Longree running cam as well tonight. And there is Bell. Bell will get met as he crosses the 40 near the 38 on a gain of 3. I'd like to thank Josh Guy, our video producer tonight. Cameron Galecki, our expert statistician tonight. Nick Rush calling Fondy and Kimberly as the Kimberly Papermakers have been in control and been in control pretty much from the get-go. And Fondy had good intentions, but a couple of punts that went askew. Gave Kimberly some great field position. There goes Flew, number 26 for the Papermakers, and Flew runs into Fond du Lac's number 17, Sam Mowry, and he'll get 7 or so for Flew. But Kimberly scored on some short fields. Fondy's punting game was questioned. Fondy had a fumble, and then they lost it, and they scored a play later, really. One play later to the 25, gain of 6. So we've got Alabama and Wisconsin tomorrow, right? 11 o'clock from Camp Randall. The Badgers are trying to become the first team, Badgers history, this team, in 50 years to knock off a number 1 team. And there goes motion everywhere for Kimberly. And are trying to knock off a number within the top 5, I should say, in the country at Camp Randall at home. Haven't done it since Nebraska back in 1974. Alabama hasn't played in Madison. I think, boy, it's been a long time. I want to say 1928 or 1929. It's been a long time. But a game will be on Fox tomorrow, and that'll be a good one from Camp Randall. If you're going, drive safe, leave early, and good luck, right? And there's handoff. Some new shirts in there for the Kimberly Papermakers. Number 15, Reed Lindenberg, is the sophomore quarterback who's in there now. And Kimberly is just content to let this one tick down. But again, some new running backs in there for the Papermakers. Number 21 at back is Dylan Peterson, senior running back. And Peterson's, play fake. And he's going to go down at about the 5. And that is Reed Lindenberg on a nice run by Lindenberg. And he's doing a pretty good job there. Gain of a chunk. Get it to the 6 on 1st and goal. 6:30 left to play. And receivers, bottom side of your screen for the Papermakers. And there's a handoff this time. Handoff gets ripped down. Ball carrier Peterson was the carrier. But Fondy stop a play. 6 minutes left to play in this one. Again, coming up, our Fox Valley Savings Bank post-game show. Hang on for that. Papermakers 8 championships. The last one came back in 2022. Won 5 consecutive titles, of course. They did, and they have just so many good things on their resume and play solid football. They all do. Nobody touches them. And into the end zone goes Reed Lindenberg to trigger the running clock here at National Exchange Bank Field. Lindenberg goes in again from 6 yards away. He's got a tutty. Season does Lindenberg. Let's see if he has one yet this season. I don't think so. So that's a special occasion for him. Kimberly is 1 point away from their average offense a game. It's up, and it is good. And Kimberly averages 42 a game. As you look at the scoreboard, that's what they have right now. Back after this, Radio Plus Video Sports.
FBS Bank is here to help you achieve your dream of home ownership. For a limited time, we're offering home loans with just $595 closing costs plus title. Whether you're buying a new home or wanting to refinance, our experienced team is here to assist you. Visit our website at fbsbank.com or give us a call at 1-800-242-7880. Our friendly and experienced team will help guide you through the journey with FBS Bank. FBS Bank, banking made personal.
Fond du Lac trailing again at 42-7. Once the kick happens, that will trigger the continuous clock here and the running clock at National Exchange Bank Field as your lead is over 35 or more, I should say. And Fond du Lac is going to drop tonight to 0-4 on the season. The Papermakers going to run their record, and they'll continue to be number one of the state at 3-0, and they do it by so many different guys, right? It's not just one guy they lean on. Ellefson, yeah, he had a good night rushing, 76 yards on 3 carries, went off for 60 on that 1 carry. But Flew, 10 carries for 107. Bell with 13 carries for 56, steady there. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 different guys caught balls. Ellefson with 5 completions for 54 yards, touchdown, but it was a short field. It was the mistakes. It was the fumble, and that's what doomed Fond du Lac here tonight. And got Mason Henschel on the return. And the clock will continue to run now with 5:20 left to play. So we will see Fond du Lac's offense come back out on the field. And we'll see some of the same guys. I thought they might switch out some personnel, but some of the same guys out there. Starters still out there. And for the Cardinals, Fond du Lac's been in this territory before, back against the wall. Henschel with the carry. Getting up to the 34-yard line is again Mason Henschel. Henschel with his 6th carry of the night, and that one goes for 5. Got 26. They have to go to Kaukauna coming up next week. Pregame, 6:30, opening kick, 7 o'clock from Kaukauna High School. We'll be there. Hope you'll join us. If you can't make the trip up, we encourage you to come on up. But, hey, if you can't make it, that's okay as well. 4:10 left to play now. On a gain of 5. Williamson will survey the defense. Cardinals, Henschel behind him, and he'll just hand it off to Henschel. Henschel getting his way up and banging his way to midfield. He's still running hard. Is Mason Henschel. 17-yard pickup for Henschel. That is his longest run of the night tonight. And 44 yards. He had 25 at the half. Does have a touchdown to Henschel. He's got the lone Fond du Lac touchdown here tonight. Again, a lot of people in this ball game. A lot of people, a lot of fans in the stands here. Williamson Jr. hands off to Henschel. Henschel right side. Gets it to the 40. Ripped down, crossing the 40. Near the 38 where the ball is going to be spotted on a gain of 9. Second down and 1 to go for Henschel. Again, second string defense in there for the Kimberly Papermakers. Under 3 to play. Chad Michaelwitz. Not to be confused with Dave Mikulkavich. Spelled the same, but pronounce it differently. Distant relatives, according to Dave. Yeah, probably somewhere down the line, right? Something got split up, and there you have it. Henschel gets another carry. And Fond du Lac with under 2:15 left to play. Fond du Lac with another first down. They move the sticks and chains again, presented by Anderson Jones Real Estate Company. Call them and then call the movers. All right. 2 minutes left in this one, 42-7. And Fond du Lac trails. Motion comes Davis for the Cardinals. They hand it off to Bingen. And Bingen's going to try to get away from some, but doesn't get much. He'll take it back to the 35, a gain of 1 by Bingen. And a timeout's going to be taken here by the Fond du Lac Cardinals. Timeout by Pluker. We'll take it with them back after this. Radio Plus Video.
Listen to 95 and 96.1 The Rock on your smart speakers. Just ask your device to play WTCX. Or listen on your smartphone by downloading the free TuneIn radio app. Everything that rocks. 95 and 96.1 The Rock.
Listen to Sunny 97.7 on your smart speakers. Just ask your device to play WFDL FM. Or listen on your smartphone by downloading the free TuneIn radio app and searching WFDL FM. Songs that make you feel good. Sunny 97.7.
Coming up, what we will do is recap the scoring for you in tonight's football game, in case you missed any part of that. Kind of recap everything for you. And we've got 1:40 left. Fond du Lac did call a timeout. And Fond du Lac with a second down and 10. 36-yard line, 35-yard line, where the football is now. Williamson Jr. to throw, and that is incomplete. Intended for Davis. 90 seconds left. Clock continues to roll, right? Reminder, you can check out our Radio Plus video broadcast schedule. We'll let you know where we are at radioplusinfo.com. Go there, click on the sports tab, and then click on the high school sports link, right? Get you where you want to go. Not just Fondy, but we've got coverage for Springs, Mayville, Winnebago Lutheran Academy, Lamira, Laconia, and more. We cover all the teams. Like, for example, tonight, we've got 4 teams out. Covering Waupun and Ripon, covering Springs and Laconia, Bago, Lamira, all here. Pass. Umentum. Tackled at about the 28 on a gain of 7 for Umentum, and his first catch for Caden Umentum tonight. And we've got 30 seconds left, and this is possibly Fond du Lac's final play of the game. We'll see if they choose to call a timeout or not. Doesn't look like it. Up to the line, 20 seconds left to play. Want to get one in here. Bingen's going to carry it, spin his way down, and he'll get to the 23. Gain of 4, and that'll be the final play of the football game. Bingen goes down. He'll end up with a total of 25 yards, and time is melting away, and Fond du Lac is going to fall. Oh, one final play. Correction, one final play. They're going to go to the end zone on this one and fire to the end zone. That's incomplete, and there's the ball game. There's the final play. And Kimberly is going to prevail. Again, 42-7 on your Quest Interiors scoreboard. We'll come back with the Fox Valley Savings Bank post-game show after this on Radio Plus Video Sports.
Anders Auto Parts, your locally owned bumper-to-bumper auto parts store serving the Fond du Lac area since 1956. Experienced and knowledgeable staff ready to serve you. Anders Auto Parts features PPG and Shopline Auto Paint, along with PPG Versalon Commercial Paint. Quality name brand auto parts. Anders Auto Parts, your bumper-to-bumper auto parts store at 16 West Sibley Street, just off North Main Street, behind American Family Insurance.
Integrity Saw and Tool is a proud sponsor of Fond du Lac area sports. They wish the best of luck to all local teams this fall and winter. Integrity prides itself on being the fastest producer of high-quality cutting tools and providing the most reliable sharpening service in the industry. If you're looking for a challenging career with excellent benefits and a family atmosphere, contact the team at integritysaw.com. That's integritysaw.com.
For over 120 years, Bristol Morgan Bank has served central Wisconsin communities. We're still here, not just as your financial partner, but as a community partner. Communities change over time. They grow, your business grows, your family priorities change. This is why, over the years, we've adapted to the needs of our customers, offering digital tools for convenience, scheduling in-person appointments where and when it works for you, designing products to impact your financial future, because that's what community banks do.
We need play at all ages and stages of life to keep us and our communities healthy and happy and full of energy and excitement. At Burke, development, research, design, innovation, wellness, and connection guide us each and every day and help us bring the highest level of play to the communities we serve. Play gives us the power to connect. It tells us anything is possible and that we are always capable. The time is now to play.
Planning to build? Whether it's a new home, remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your visions to reality. You need Pinot. After all, we've been doing it for over 45 years. To start your next project, go to www.rapinno.com and you'll learn about the Pinot difference. Pinot, build better for future generations.
FBS Bank is here to help you achieve your dream of home ownership. For a limited time, we're offering home loans with just $595 closing costs plus title. Whether you're buying a new home or wanting to refinance, our experienced team is here to assist you. Visit our website at fbsbank.com or give us a call at 1-800-242-7880. Our friendly and experienced team will help guide you through the journey with FBS Bank. FBS Bank, banking made personal.
Welcome back to the Fox Valley Savings Bank postgame show, Radio Plus Video Sports. The Fond du Lac Cardinals fall tonight, a final score of 42-7. Let's recap the scoring for you. It was a 7-0 game, 6:01 left to play in the first quarter. Ellefson with a 6-yard touchdown run on a 5-play, 40-yard drive. That was the result of a short Fond du Lac punt. An even shorter Fond du Lac punt with the second go-around as 1:03 left to play in the first quarter. Bell with a 2-yard run on a 7-play, 25-yard drive. Again, that was a very short kick, and all it took was a couple of plays to get that one in, and it was 14-0. Then the Fond du Lac Cardinals, Williamson Jr. fumbled, and the Papermakers jumped on top of it. One play later, a Cullen 11-yard reception from Ellefson made it 21-0. Fondy got on the scoreboard with a Henschel 7-yard run, but that was answered quickly by Flew, a 72-yard run, made it 28-7. 60-yard run by Ellefson made it 35-7. Then a Lindenberg 6-yard run made it 42-7. And that's your final. All right, for the Fond du Lac Cardinals, Bingen with 6 carries for 25 yards. Johnson a carry for a yard. Williamson Jr. with 9 carries, 48 yards. Henschel with 8 carries, 53 yards, and that lone Fond du Lac touchdown. Johnson receiving-wise, 7 catches, 128. Good night for him. For Williamson Jr., 14 completions for 152 yards. And that's your final for Fond du Lac. For Kimberly, Ellefson with 3 carries for 76 yards. Flew with 10 carries, 107 yards. Bell with 13 carries, 56 yards. Lindenberg with a couple of carries for 21 yards, got in the end zone there. Howard with a couple of catches for 23 yards. And Ellefson with 5 completions for 54 yards and a rushing touchdown and a receiving touchdown. Really, our turning point of the game here tonight was the first quarter, really, for Fond du Lac and giving them a short field to work with. Not just the kicking, but the turnovers and the fumble. And before you know it, you turn the other way, and it's 21-0 Kimberly, and you can't do that against a really good team like the Papermakers. They'll make you pay, and they did that against Fond du Lac here tonight. Player of the game for the Fond du Lac Cardinals would be number 12 and Connor Johnson. Again, a pretty decent night for him. Had all those catches for over 100 yards, and congratulations to him. He is our player of tonight's game. Would like to preview our next game broadcast presented by AirTech Heating and Cooling. That comes your way a week from tonight. We're in Kaukauna as Fond du Lac Cardinals take on the Kaukauna Galloping Ghosts. Pregame at about 6:30 and the opening kick time set for 7 o'clock. So I'd like to thank our video crew tonight. What a great job. Ron Lindgren. Ron did all the camera work here up and down the sidelines. Got some great tight shots of all of our athletes. Hopefully you got a chance to enjoy the camera work. Great job, Ron. Great job to Ike Holtzman for his footage here tonight. Kerry Longry also involved in the broadcast here tonight. Special thanks to who else is up there? Josh Guy, our video producer. Special thanks to Cameron Galecki, running some camera, some switcher, and also doing some statistics for us here tonight. Nick Rush saying so long from Fond du Lac as the Fond du Lac Cardinals, they fall to the Kimberly Papermakers. A final score of 42-7. I'm going to take a peek around maybe and see if I can get the head coach. We'll take a 30-second break, just a 30. Sorry about that. A 30. We'll be back right after this.
FBS Bank is here to help you achieve your dream of home ownership. For a limited time, we're offering home loans with just $595 closing costs plus title. Whether you're buying a new home or wanting to refinance, our experienced team is here to assist you. Visit our website at fbsbank.com or give us a call at 1-800-242-7880. Our friendly and experienced team will help guide you through the journey with FBS Bank. FBS Bank, banking made personal.
Listen to 95 and 96.1 The Rock on your smart speakers. Just ask your device to play WTCX. Or listen on your smartphone by downloading the free TuneIn Radio app. Everything that rocks. 95 and 96.1 The Rock.
Listen to Sunny 97.7 on your smart speakers. Just ask your device to play WFDL FM. Or listen on your smartphone by downloading the free TuneIn Radio app and searching WFDL FM. Songs that make you feel good. Sunny 97.7.
Sargento has definitely given me some opportunities. I am able to live in a beautiful place like this, able to pursue all my passions and hobbies. They want us to have a good quality of life.
Welcome back as we wrap up our Fox Valley Savings Bank post-game show here tonight. Sam Pluker, head coach of the Fond du Lac Cardinals. Kind of recap what you told the team after the game here, Sam.
Yeah, I told them I'm proud of them. I thought they fought. And I told them, I'm usually very honest with them. I think in the 3 years of being a head coach, that's the best team we've played by far. Their offense and defensive lines, they were better than us tonight, and they controlled the line of scrimmage the whole game. And then I told them we got to flush it because it doesn't matter anymore. We got to find a way to go and compete against Kaukauna, who's one of the best teams in the state.
It's a similar script to what we saw last season. These guys got to believe, and I know you believe in them. I know they believe in themselves, right?
Yeah, and that's going to be the challenge here this week. The last year's class really bought into, we can still do it. And I hope that the seniors and juniors still do because they can. And it's not how, in these next 6 days, how can we take that belief from the coaches and bring that to the players?
I found it rather neat and comforting for DeAndre to come back after that concussion, and it seemed that Fond du Lac at times tonight moved the ball. I saw Connor Johnson get involved in a lot of short passes, things like that.
Yeah, I thought they did a good job. I mean, they played hard. We struggled a little bit up front. They're really good on the defensive front, so we had to change it up a little bit. I thought Coach Budiak did a good job with that, and DeAndre competed. There's a couple times he got hit really, really hard, and he still completed it. I'm proud of him. He's a young guy, and we're happy to have him back. And like I told him at the end of the game, he's our guy. There's no one else. We didn't lose faith in him. We didn't lose confidence. He went up against the number 1 team in the state and didn't flinch, so I'm proud of him.
Coach, we'll see you next week in Kaukauna. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
That's Sam Pluker. He's the head coach of the Fond du Lac Cardinals. I'd like to thank him for his time here tonight. I'd like to thank the Fond du Lac coaching staff for allowing us to have multiple angles of coverage here tonight. So again, special thanks to Ron. Great job. All right, Nick Rush saying so long from Cardinal Stadium, National Exchange Bank Field. We'll talk next week for the Fond du Lac Cardinals road game in Kaukauna. Have yourself a great weekend. Go Pack and go Badgers. This has been Radio Plus Video Sports. Good night.
Thanks to our Radio Plus Video Sports sponsors.
Edward Jones Fond du Lac Advisors, Musa Sheet Metal, Quest Interiors, Sargento Cheese.
American Family Insurance Agent Brad Tagliapietra. Bauer Chiropractic. BCI Burke. Bob's Pizza.
Bristol Morgan Bank, Addison Jones Real Estate, Cole Oil and Propane, Dufresne Moving and Storage,
Roush Insurance, Smith Builders, Marco Tax Service, AirTech Heating and Cooling,
Anders Auto Parts, Taco Bell, Fox Valley Savings Bank, Holiday Automotive,
Dynamic Chiropractic, Rademan Stone and Landscape, Everson Law Office, Hopper's Screen Printing and Custom Embroidery,
Winnebago Lutheran Academy, Integrity Saw and Tool, Fondi Family Dental, Into the Woods Wellness,
St. Mary Springs Academy, Lens Truck Center, Fond du Lac Credit Union, Marion University,
Right Way Home Improvement, New Medical Center, Scotty's Auto Works,
National Exchange Bank and Trust, Pizza Ranch, Silica for your home, Pino Construction,
Real estate agent Brock Fleischer. Back in action.
Camera Casino.